Royalty Beauty Brands is a female, Black-owned beauty company with all of your cosmetic needs in mind. Right now, we offer hair extensions, eyelash extensions, and our flagship product, Yumbella Lip Glam. Coming soon to add to our product line will be promo merchandise, lip oil, lip scrub, beard oil, body butter, body soap, and makeup, to name a few. Every product is vegan friendly and carefully made with the consumer in mind. Check out our Royalty Beauty Brand social media and go to our website to sign up for our exclusive mailing list for discount codes and to place an order. Don't forget to leave us some feedback. Royalty Beauty Brands. We see the beauty in you.
Know that the ride or
Welcome to the House of the Princess.
I keep waiting on my seat. Know that the ride or die.
I'm 50% righteous, 50% ratchet.
Wave on my seat. Know that the ride or die. My name came up a lot of sounds. More when
Thank
I
y'all
was not
for joining
around.
us.
Certain people that I know.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the House of the Princess, where we are 50% righteous, 50% ratchet. And it's me, Princess AV, your host. Today, we're doing Ladies Love Huntsville. I'm looking at myself because I feel like I'm looking a little blurry. And, because there's some ratchet goes on almost every show, it's going to be something. Okay. Okay, that's a little bit clear. The internet been acting up. Y'all tell me how good I look, okay? In the meantime, I want to welcome all of you to the chat. I see my regulars and my regulars. Yes, as Miss Drea said, as I'm about to announce, stop and hit the like button on your way in, okay? Before you sit down, before you get comfortable, before you do anything, just hit that like button. And if you really want to help a Black sister out in business, up and coming, just press the subscribe button, okay? Because I need them. All right. I would love to have 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. That is on my ultimate wish list. So we can keep going. Now look, Black Diamond, don't get to making me blush. Y'all stop trying to make me looking blush. Come on, Mo. Oh, thank you, Nita. Look, Nita, you are here. This is a good time for you to come and advertise. So you also tell me why you in the room if you want to come up and tell the people where they can come find you too. I will let you come in the back stage, and you don't have to show your face if you don't want to. If you're not ready. Thank you for the lip. The lip is courtesy of Kat Von D, one of my favorites as far as makeup and lipsticks are concerned. I love Kat Von D's lips. This is, I don't know. It's something. It's a red. It's one of their reddest reds. And I have to find it. But yeah, I love the red. And me having big lips, it's hard to wear red. So as you're doing that and y'all coming in, thank you. Y'all coming in. Also go get your cool beverages, okay? Tell me if you have a red cup or a wine glass, maybe like Simone, you might have you a little mason jar going on, okay? Go get your drink, whether it be water or wine, whatever makes you feel fine. Go ahead and have something. Now, look, I done cheated this weekend. I done had a little pop, but guess what? And I had a buy today. I just got my water. I'm back on the back on the hunt and get my shit together. This is month 2, so we look to lose 20 pounds this month. Thank you. Ooh, speaking for me, okay? Okay. You got your buddy water, okay? Also, let's get some of this palace news down before my co-hosts come up, the Ladies Love Huntsville Panel. Hey, Chi-Town Naja girl, you got a red cup and a mason jar. What you got in there? You got some little moonshine. Thank you again to Black Mother Diamond. She helps me with my regalia. That is the new queen mother of the of the House of the Princess. Tell your friends to come on in here. And if y'all love Huntsville, then you can get this good Kiki in. I know contrary to popular belief, we do love Huntsville. And that's why we come every Sunday to talk about them. I hope some of them are watching. Hey Martell. Hey Melody and Kimmy and Marcel. I know y'all ain't gonna shout us out, but see you. I see you. And I appreciate your views. And I'm gonna tag you and Mr. Carlos King. I'm gonna start tagging you more if you in the bushes too. Hey, we in here. When is Bell Collective coming? Okay. That's the next one. Also, tonight, I know this morning a few of you were looking for Sunday morning inspiration and motivation in our yoga. Well, Janae had an unexpected emergency that she had to tend to. Thank you so much. Um, and so what we did was rescheduled Sunday motivation till this evening. It doesn't matter what time it is, you can still get the motivation in for the week, and you can still get this good old yoga class in for the week. So we're gonna do that at 8:15 Central Standard Time. That's 9:15 Eastern Time. Uh 7:15 Mountain Time, 6:15 Pacific. So that gives you a little time to still watch the Housewives if you're on the East Coast, and then come back and wind down, get your stuff together, and do the yoga or meditation for bedtime, cleanse your spirit so you can go to bed, and you know, get your little motivational speech. I promise you I won't be for the church long, okay? And that's for members only, dukes and duchesses and up. We do our Sunday motivational. And don't forget Monday, tomorrow. Oh shit, that's for me. I go back to Mark. Mark will be with y'all on Friday, but tomorrow we have we're going to we Mark might be there. As a matter of fact, we're gonna have part two of Black Girls Travel Therapy, and we're gonna talk about some of the dietary issues that some people are having, cheating and all that. And we're gonna talk a little bit more traveling. Guess what? She's in Panama right now, so you get to see them in action. Thank y'all. Y'all know y'all be making me blush with all these compliments and whatnot. So yes. I think that was the main thing. And of course, Tuesday we'll be back here with Crown Jewels panel for Potomac. So make sure you watch Potomac between today and tomorrow, and let me adjust my little wiglet. I have no shame in my game. So you can be in with us on Potomac on Tuesday, and I'm gonna speak it into existence. I know some of y'all is watching. Some of y'all might be mad at what we say, so I might not ask you too quick to come on the show. But the Grand Dame, Miss Karen, come sit on our panel. Miss Karen, come visit us here at the House of the Princess. One of y'all, or more than one of y'all, is coming, okay, to the House of the Princess. I'm confident, okay, before the season is over. And maybe one of you Huntsville people. Maybe we can get Melody, okay, even though we done dragged her little song a little bit. Cheryl want the crown. Okay, you know what? Mother Black Diamond, you have to talk to her about this one because I didn't pick this one. Mother Diamond picked this one. So you got to ask Mother Diamond for the for the crown. So yes, also last before we get into this good Kiki, some of y'all have been coming for a long time. It's just like when you come and you're not sure you want to join your church or whatever, but I need you to come join the House of the Princess. Okay, even though it's y'all on the replay, I need you to come join. Okay, you can subscribe definitely, but it's even better if you join. Yesterday we had a little karaoke party last night, and it was a good Kiki. Okay, we're gonna have a lots of things, and we discussed what we're gonna do in future. So the after darks is coming before the end of the month. Okay, I'm gonna have an after dark, and you're gonna have to be a member, a duke or a duchess, I believe, in order to participate in the after darks. And it's gonna get as dirty as it wants to be. That's all I have to say about that. And we were discussing our future game nights, and we're gonna do paint and sip and just a lot of activities. I know some of y'all are not outside yet. due to the pandemic, and some people just don't go outside a lot, period, which is kind of like me. And so we're gonna have fun things for your memberships and do lots of stuff. And we're gonna continue to do karaoke. Next time we're gonna do implement a contest so you can get your cash in, okay? All right. So and we're gonna have a town hall meeting discussing all of that really, really soon. So the princess will be in the building with all the constituents of the House of the Princess. And I made a promise that I'm going to get shirts out by the end of the month. And by the end of next month, we will have the fall line started with the, at least the jogging suits will be available. I promise. And the Lord be with me. Okay. With no further ado, I've got most announcements that I could think of out, okay, and about. Let me get these ladies up here in the building. California knows how to party. California knows how to party.
Hey,
Her
in the
city.
hey, pick a city, damn it. No, because that's what it is with here. I need to pick one. I don't care what you say. We do it in Cali. What's going on, people? What's going on, beautiful?
Hey, California.
let me get on the bandwagon on all the tea, okay? The beautifulness. I love the red. You look so pretty. Love, love, love. Yeah, and those full lips, not just big, but
here she go. Here she go.
them full lips. They look so pretty in red. They are gorgeous. You did pick the right red, and those are hard to do. Nice, juicy lips
big,
with red.
big,
Yeah.
You look like this. You look. So when you're coming up, they tell you big lip girls cannot wear pinks and cannot wear reds. And I had to learn.
That? Look, I'm like, hey, who said?
Oh yeah, they read. Oh, they read you from.
Who said? Some skinny girl. Some of those skinny girls said that to y'all.
No, they said your lips too big. They're big.
Oh, listen. Yeah, I gotta say, I can kind of see it a little bit, but no, I don't. I think you just got to find your shade of pink.
Right.
You have to find your shade of red. That's all.
That's what I had to learn, you know. And I'll be like, well, why can't I feel bad? Why can't I wear pinks and red lipstick? Because I like it, okay. And I have made a few faux pas over the years, okay.
Yeah, you learn.
But then
live and learn.
I could not wear it completely, but I had to find the right one that looked good for me.
All it's about, baby. Don't let these people tell you nothing. You go find out yourself. Go slip and fall and bump your head.
Yeah, I bumped my head. I took them. I was determined, and guess what?
Come soon. Go kiss on a little napkin or something. Show them how perfect the lip print would be. Perfect.
Look, that's a good old segue, like just like them.
Boom. Yes, ma'am. Segue through with them other beautiful lips. What's going on, Simone?
Hello. How is everyone? And yes, that red, it matches the rubies perfectly. It looks great on you.
Absolutely. Yes.
Thank you. Nasha girls, no such thing as being too dark for red.
No.
Red comes in so many hues. What helps is like going to Sephora and let them do free shit to you. Especially Sephora. Ulta is pretty good, but Sephora is a little bit better if they're open up after the pandemic. They put the stuff on you, but they have samples. I know I've been to Sephora lately, and that's how I end up picking the right Fenty. And they put it on you. Those people, they're trained. They help you. Look, really, and look, that's our birthday girl. And I ain't put it in the community tab, but I'm going to. She had a birthday yesterday.
Happy
cash app. We're gonna put her cash app up there. Put your cash
happy
up
birthday,
there,
girl.
Drea,
Here.
so I can pin it.
Drea, this for you, mama. Toast to you, mommy.
I don't wear makeup, but you're a gorgeous woman. You are gorgeous. So even lip glosses would look good. If you have, at least what I can see the picture, you have these eyes. You have, capturing eyes, just big eyes. So your skin looks flawless on the picture.
It's glowing.
I mean, gorgeous. Yeah. And you just have to find the right red. The red that you probably would need has more brown in it. like a reddish brown, not just well, if it's pop red, like I like the way you did yours, Princess. It's red, but then you get that gloss on it. Some people don't.
And a lot of times I don't, but my list was dry, and I have to get used to wearing.
A lot of people don't, so that's why I said you got
a
to find a
matte lip
combination
gloss.
that works.
I mean, lipstick. Yeah.
Welcome.
We have a new member.
Kim.
Welcome.
We're gonna give you the soul ghetto class. She said, I'm glad. Look, this is church service. She said, I'm glad to finally be a member. You know, you get up and tell a testimony. Come on up here and tell us who you are. And cheering. Let's give honor to God for our new members in the service.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Kim. Everybody,
welcome.
To be a member of the House of the Princess. Thank you so much. What else y'all in here talking about? Yes, for the red cup.
You
got
know,
red cup. I got the yeller. She says, I sweat too much and too hard, but I want to learn how to. Oh, guess what? Since y'all say that, I was just talking to the makeup artist, which my main makeup artist just happens to be my sister-in-law.
Nice.
So, y'all said y'all wanted a makeup show. Y'all got one.
Oh, wow.
So next week, she's coming. I told her she don't have to come do my makeup or nothing. We'll talk. But y'all have to tell me. I'll put up a community post tab. Y'all can tell me in here, what do you want us to talk about? Or what do you want to see from her as being a makeup artist is concerned? Or tips and tricks or whatever.
We always gonna know how to get your skin the right complexion when you're using the whatever foundation and the that's gonna be number one for everybody.
Here,
I didn't know that.
Tell you, but you do your arms.
I didn't know that. Okay, that's dope. I didn't know that. I'm gonna light right. Look, I'm gonna light right there. Do I really?
Skin colors change, so you're gonna blend it here. This is the color that don't change as much as here. Now there are seasons, you know, that I'm lighter and darker than others.
Of course, summer, winter.
Oh, see, she like to play dress up for the hubby. See, that's why I am who I am now, and I be wearing these crowns and shit. Cause you know, and I'm like Maxine, that's my birthday twin. She don't go out, but she dress up for the show. Like you don't have to really give me no reason to dress up. Like I can't wait till I got a husband at home so I can do all kind of stuff. Baby, I'm about all kind of stupid ass costumes. I'm gonna be the naughty teacher. I'm gonna be the nerd girl.
I want to go clean my screen. I ain't mad at y'all because I got on fishnets right now just to let y'all know with my Raider shit on.
Ooh,
that's how I'm doing it. Got my little shorts on with the little fishnets. So I feel you, and the husband be happy, even though we beat his team today.
Who's his team?
He's the Steelers.
Okay.
And I'm the Raiders. And yes, we won. We're 2-0. That's what we do today. Sorry.
Look at the messages, California Cutiee, that I sent you. If that might help in the private chat. Do you know how to do it?
No. I'm like, no.
Go to Cam Mike.
Okay, there you go. Oh, yeah.
And make sure that's off. Y'all want to see how to do smoky eye? Okay, smoky eyes. Okay, yes, Miss Drea. Oh, I don't even have us up on the daggone computer so I can pin it. Come on, we're going to do it like it's your BJ.
And make sure what...
do it like it's your BJ, baby. Huh?
What am I looking for? I'm sorry. I
Green
can't see
screen.
Yeah, okay. Let me do that. All right, then what?
You
said make sure it's on.
Make sure it's off. I can't find Drea where she put it.
Okay. I think you were right.
Just say none. It should say none.
None. That's what I just did. But I believe you understand.
Oh, yeah. I see the difference. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So now your
I think
picture,
it wasn't on none. I saw that. I was like, yeah, it didn't say. I mean,
because the
it was
pictures,
on
you see
something
how
else.
your pictures was floating in the back. I meant to tell you last week.
Oh yeah, all the pictures.
Is looking for something.
Oh,
I
that's
can't
crazy.
find Dria's comment with the damn
Mm-hmm.
birthday with your cash app. I feel
Ooh,
crazy.
okay, I
Oh,
see
there
it.
it is. There it is. I found it. Okay. I pinned it to the chat. Okay. I don't care. Don't be cheap because we celebrate everybody's birthday in here. Even if you give her $1, if it's 100 people, we all give her $1. Like that makes a difference. Hell, if 20 people give her $1, now if you got more, go ahead and give it to her. But when we all come together, it makes a difference. It makes a big impact versus one. But if you ain't got it,
So
don't
true.
feel bad. Don't feel bad.
Yeah.
I would love to learn how to get my eyebrows to be the twins and not the third time removed. Because y'all realize that my eyebrows are not congruent. You could come close, but they'll never be congruent. Just as long as you don't have one up here and then one like this. That's
Yeah, that's how mine are, and I don't care. I mean, I don't draw them all like that, but I've been doing it since I was like 14 years old. So yeah, I feel you. I learned how to just be like, they don't be perfect. They're both perfect, but in their own way.
Thank y'all. Okay, yeah, that's it. We're gonna have to get Drea. Drea says she can't make her booty clapping on at all. She ain't got no booty. So we're gonna have to get her to twerk. Do it like it's your B
Yeah.
day. I'm gonna have to come up with a gift, when it's birthday time. And we got a couple of more birthdays coming up this week, so don't spend
Just
all
the
your money, okay? We got like 2 more birthdays for the end of the month. But anywho,
about to
let's
get in them streets. We about to
let's
get
get it.
in them Huntsville streets.
Let's go down to Huntsville. Let's see what they doing, okay? Um, it starts off, of course, um, where we left off. Damn it, that damn Huntsville people had went down there. Oh, it's all the way over there. Them Huntsville people had carried their asses all the way down there to Las Vegas. Okay. And they was arguing. Some people, you can tell that they family, they argue no matter where the hell they going, no matter what the hell they doing, they gonna go somewhere and argue. And that's exactly what they did. But I'm glad that this was like a soft argument. It wasn't a full on, I'm getting ready to beat your ass type of argument. Like they were able to wind it down. I think the previews kind of pumped it up more than what it was. And they were able to pull it back and get an understanding. So of course we know Kimmy and Marcel and Tisha was going at it about Jalen and Mama Wanda. So Maurice had to jump in order to defend his wife's for a change. He did what needed to be done. And they brought it back. And I was surprised. Now, Google Gaga, it usually is not a champion for the people. But these past 2 episodes, we are really seeing that she has more self awareness and that she just might be growing up. And she apologized 2 weeks in a row. Okay. And that's something that we have not seen from her when it comes to any situation. It's always victim blaming, victim shaming, diversion from what goes on. So I did like to see that they made up this time, and her and Kimmy got together and she acknowledged that people are tired of your shit. And as Kimmy mentioned previously in episodes, we have uh enabled this behavior.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm glad that she's growing up a little bit. It takes baby steps. And that she's saying maybe I should not be an asshole all the time. And nor should I let my mother coerce me into being an asshole. So I'm glad that it was a nice moment to see. And even Marceau took down a little bit. Again, we always jumping down Marceau's throat, but he even acted like he had a little bit of sense and said, yeah, look, we're all wrong. And that little quip in the confessional, he says, I don't uphold wrong, even when my wife is wrong. And she looked like, yeah, I guess he really does hold her feet to the fire most times. So I was glad of that. California Cutiee.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Of course, as soon as I get ready to speak, I gotta choke up. But yeah, I was appreciative of Tisha's growing up a little bit and starting to take some accountability for some of the things that she brings to the table. It's not, in an argument or even in a riff or tiff, whichever one I think is tiff, but in it it's gotta be two people. So usually, there's a back and forth. So to see her finally take some responsibility and some accountability about some of the things she do, I was happy and appreciative of that. I was like, oh, Tisha, okay, girl, you need to go to Vegas more often. You need to get a
Start
trip.
drinking or something.
Yeah, you let your little feet get wet. Some stuff. She's not arguing as much. I think maybe she's using what Dr. Francis, some of the stuff Dr. Francis gave her, some of the skills, because remember Martell. I mean, they later on they ask about that. Maybe she's using that, and it's working for her. So yeah, I agree with what you said, and I'm here for Tisha and the glow up and the grow up of it all.
To be Black Native, we haven't seen you in these YouTube streets in a while. Thank you so much for the super chat. Happy birthday to Drea. Okay, come on, Simone. Also, wait, down at the bottom is the cash apps of the panel. If you want to support them, send them some lunch money, some gas money, some love money. Okay, let's spread the love around here. Let's that cash apps down at the bottom. I don't know what these folks get, so that be their business. So love on them as you choose. All right, continue.
While I was happy to see Letitia apologize to Kimmy, there were so many other places in that scene where apologies were needed. Jalen was put in a hostile work environment from the very beginning. He didn't have the support that he should have had. And for them to take issue with him saying, yes, ma'am, or however he said it, the kid was in a bad position. And you don't push somebody to a corner and then wait for them to mess up and say, oh, look how you messed up. What else bothered me about that scene was how Maurice, when somebody said Monster was vaping, he got hot. He was ready to, really jump down somebody's throat. But let somebody call his wife a side piece, and he doesn't seem to get that angry. I was really bothered by that.
That makes me think that he's hiding something that's going on. Because why are they saying that? Well, the fact that Martell said that he heard it from Marcel, I'm like, so what y'all been talking about? Where are y'all getting all this from? And are y'all talking about it, or did Maurice get his dates mixed up, and maybe he did overlap, and he doesn't? Maybe Kimmy doesn't know, and that's why.
That's what I think it is.
Kaya Wata was so bad.
I think that's what it was, California. I think Maurice did overlap and Kimmy didn't know, because these Scott brothers, they'll lie to a woman as soon as they will look at her. They really will. And I think that Maurice, even though he did that, he shouldn't allow people to call Kimmy a side piece. She did not knowingly step into that. And it just aggravates me how you could see him visibly get angry when someone spoke against his son. But his wife, it's a problem. It's a problem.
Yeah. Like I said, I think he was on shut up, because if he jump in it, he's opening himself up for people to talk back to him and get to being like challenging what he's saying. So instead of doing that, let me let my wife. It's not a good idea. It's far from the best idea, but I know that's what he's thinking. Because now, like I said, the pieces are fitting different now. The pieces of their puzzle is fitting different. So.
But even still, he should put the kibosh on it. He should say, stop it, enough. Don't even disparage her in that way.
Yeah, that's what he should do. Yeah,
that's what he just needs to stop it. The way that he shut Tiffany down. No, you don't talk about my child. He should shut these other people down. No, you don't talk about my wife.
Well,
period.
The thing about that is we all have technicalities of the way we look at marriage and respect marriage and the breakup factor. Okay, so like you'll hear me from time to time say that I'm single, regardless of if I'm in a committed relationship or not. At the end of the day, you'll hear me say that I'm single because I'm not married. And then there are people who are think of marriage as not just a piece of paper, but the spiritual part of it. So if I went to the spiritual part of it or the sexual, once you consummate a relationship, you are married. So to some people, I would be married in that situation. But here we go on the flip side of that. When I get divorced and I might not live with this person anymore, I could be separated. There are people that are separated for years and years and years and go date other people and say that they are single. But on paper, you are still married and you're not divorced. So I think there may be a game of semantics versus Maurice and Kawasaki, okay? Of what is single versus what's married. We don't know that the date on the divorce decree. We don't know the date that he started messing around with Kimmy. Apparently, it's obvious that they were talking to each other before he was officially divorced, because Kimmy had to know that he was married in order to know, look, we did not start dealing until he was officially divorced. And Kiowa may not have looked at it as like that. The fact that you even talked to her was a violation to me because I was still in my feelings in the marriage. He's ready to divorce and she's not ready to divorce. And I think both of them are playing on the semantics of being divorced and separated versus being single. And Maurice could have presented himself totally as single to Kimmy.
Could have. He probably did. For sure he did. Because maybe in his mind he was single. It was over in his mind. So to him, he felt single. He didn't have any feelings for his Kimosabi. So that's probably why. He in his mind, I'm single.
I'm not going back.
I don't want her no more. She don't want me. I don't want her. We single. Okay, but we gotta get a divorce. Okay, get it. Let's go.
And secretly, she was in her feelings. Keanu was like, "You still belong to me. We might get back together." So
different world. Keanu.
What she said, Kakukula.
Girl. Kakaleli.
Just so I know, can we say her name properly just once? What is it? Is
Kiowa.
it Kiowa? Okay. All right. Now let's go back to calling her Kayasaki, Quinoa, Kino.
Her name is actually cute. I like her name. It's not. I just like to mess with it because we can. No disrespect. I like her name.
Kool-Aid.
When you read it, it don't look like. That Kool-Aid is a good one. But yeah, when you read it, it doesn't look like that. But when you say it, it's cute. Kiowa. It's cute.
No.
I'm gonna mess with you too. The smell is bad, but just close your eyes and inhale it. It might make you vibe. Make you feel good. Stop. Breakfast scene. Now they didn't got to drinking and carrying on, okay? So now who was that? Tisha and Kimmy cooked breakfast. So they're starting to have the conversations as group people do when you go on group vacations. And there was a couple of things that, chat my head a little bit during this conversation of breakfast or whatever. So first we're going to talk about, of course, Martell is the theme of this episode. I got like a little piece of hair that's been bothering me. Okay, I finally found it. Excuse me. Martell is the theme of this episode. So they talked about Melody not coming. I hate, sometimes it seems like they're just acting for television. Y'all know if she was coming or not.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all have already stated this in another episode. You caught up in your lies, okay? So
Mm-hmm.
if you're hosting an event, what I'm doing before we're leaving is I'm confirming with everybody my goddamn going self who's coming and who's not, because we got to pay for this house and you need to have your piece. So that lets you know production pay for damn vacation. Okay.
Not to mention that whole sleeping arrangement thing. You know,
It's
I need to
bullshit.
know. Yeah, it's like, no, you're not going to put me next to Martell or whatever. This needs to be
That was
comfortable. It's supposed to be
ignorant.
a
That was
vacation.
ignorant. But like I said last week, ain't no way if I'm gonna coordinate a couple's trip and I'm going to even produce, except for I know 2 single people are coming, to 3 single people, we're not going to have split rooms at all. We're going to have a house that's big enough. But again, that's some
Mhm.
production shit, to stir up the pot. um so anyway, one thing we're talking about during breakfast is Tiffany mentions Melody to Martell in the midst of the conversation, because it seems like everybody wants Melody and Martell back together. I don't know, maybe they do know them better than what we do, but if I'm the outside looking in, I don't see shit to go back to and shit to do. Now, if you just want to fuck him, that's cool, but no, but his dick dirty now too. So there was an argument and in the confessional, and I respect Martell for this.
Well, sorry, y'all.
Tiffany proceeds to me disrespect Melody and
Mhm.
call her his baby mama. And he said, "No, that's my ex-wife." And
Yes.
then she doubles down in the confessional and says, "You got 1, 2, 3, 4 kids by him. And so, yes, I think that's your baby's mama." No, it's a difference. That's the mother of
She
his
said
children.
qualifies.
I've
It
never been
qualifies her.
married before, okay? So I am someone's baby mama if you want to qualify, but that woman has put in the time and the work, and she married that man. So you will not reduce her down to a baby mama. That is the mother of his children. That is his ex-wife, as he said. That shit irked the fuck out of me.
But did you
So
see how he spoke up? Did you see how he spoke up
yes,
and
he
said, "Don't
spoke
do
up, and I
that"?
respected him for that.
And
And
that's
she
all Maurice has to do. That's all Maurice has to do. Don't say that. Do not call my wife a side piece, a side chick,
Well, he did.
ever.
He did. But the fact that she said it back in the confessional and she
she
thought that
doubled
was she
down on
counted
it.
off that she counted it up. But then on top of that, girl, you the baby mama. You the one over there dropping your kid off with your baby daddy.
No, I
What
thought
are
that
you
was the
talking about?
ex-husband. I thought both of
I
them
don't
was
give a.
married.
I don't. That qualify. Here's the thing. We talking about qualifications. Remember, because she got 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, so if they gonna qualify her and she gonna put Mel in this box, girl, you better go sit your ass in that same box. Sit your ass in the same box, girl. You a baby mama too, then, because you just put her in that box. And Mel is far from a baby mother. They just had a divorce. That's his ex-wife, and that's what he. I, Here's the thing. I bet you, Tiffany, you wouldn't walk up and tell Melody, so you his baby mama, or you wouldn't refer to her as
You're not
that.
gonna disrespect her
You
like
wouldn't
that.
do that. So don't do that. But that's okay, because Carlos, I'm gonna need you, baby. I'm gonna need you to come with this whole reunion. I'm gonna need you to do that because we're gonna need some things talked about. Well,
Well,
I'm
it's really
saying.
interesting how Melody is always kind of sticking up for Tiffany. And when Melody wasn't
Ain't that
there,
something?
she
Ain't
was,
that
her
something?
mess got on Melody, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Very much so. Now,
Mm-hmm.
at first, I was gonna say yes, coleslaw is his baby mama, but not, not
That's what I was
Melody.
saying. Absolutely. And then even still, why are we even doing that? Because at a certain, I think that's something you would say to people that are younger. That's just me. But I'm just saying, just some stuff you don't need to use that. We've used that. We've grown up. Let's get past that. It kind of sounds derogatory when you say it. So don't stop doing it.
Yeah.
Because like I said, do you want somebody to call you that, Tiffany? Do you want to be referred to as his baby mama? Like, I mean, it's cute if y'all playing like that, but when you being for real and being serious, I'm talking about what qualifies it, that's a problem. Like you
disrespectful.
being messy boots, and you doing it you doing it all in some girl.
You know, I'm pulling for Tiffany. I really am. Because I know when we get on these shows, you have your faves and you be wanting to just go in on the new people, haze them, you know, subconsciously. And I'm pulling for Tiffany. And yeah, she's serving up the shade and the mess, her and her messy ass husband. But it's not a good look at this point. It's like it's starting to be a turnoff and
Unnecessary.
inauthentic.
Unnecessary.
But I think it's something to her too. You know how Destiny hides who she is and you know what she is under. I think she's kind of the same way too.
Well, we can't let them do that, or the show shouldn't let them do that. Like we're going to get up in their nitty and gritty too.
The nitty and the gritty.
I think that this we're going to see a disagreement between Tiffany and Melody that is going to be pretty explosive.
Yeah,
a turning point. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, it's that's if not this season, they'll probably keep her to next season, and you'll see something.
Oh yeah, because you know Mel gonna have a lot to say,
and that'll give them a storyline.
And hopefully that's gonna give Mel give you a song. Like here you go.
Oh, Mackenzie, I don't want to put that on the screen.
That's funny, but he did explain. I was kind of proud of him. I don't know if y'all caught that. Martell said, you know, he ain't been able to buy no clothes, so now his clothes is fitting tight.
Yeah, we finna talk about that.
That was funny. Yeah,
so
that was
look,
cute.
Kimmy, and that's a lie too. Kimmy and Martell sitting there and talk about Melody at breakfast. I feel that Martell is lost about like the direction that he wants to go and who he is as an individual, because he spent 15 years being an actual husband, half of him a whorish husband, but nonetheless a husband to Melody. And he doesn't you know, they keep asking, are y'all gonna get back together? I wish that people would stop asking that. There's some smoke in the city that maybe the two of them still dip here and there. I don't know how true that is. So, but you know, they have a right to if that's what they want to do. But I think that he has no focus, that he's lost without Melody. And he just wants to have his cake and eat it too. And by everything crashing down around him, career-wise, relationship-wise, I don't see any flat out focus straightforward of what he's going to do or what he should do. And I do respect that he should have space to be a little bit lost in the sauce, because I can't imagine going through all of that and going through it publicly and letting people like us sitting up here critiquing it on on telling you know everybody's in your business, you know, but that's something that you give up, you know, for a check. So I wish that people would kind of stop and let them breathe instead of keep asking, you think you're gonna get back together? It was an interesting scene to me. Cutiee.
Yeah, that was an interesting scene. I kind of done, excuse me, my shoes in the way. I've kind of been through that. So I've been through a breakup and our friends and have to be around friends and done that. And it does take some time and some adjusting. Friends have to learn the boundaries that you guys are setting, but you guys have to set the boundaries first so that they do it too. So all that hazing and stuff at like junior high school acting, you know, where you gonna sleep at and all that kind of stuff. I was like, come on, y'all. They over that. And then to me, it brings it back to the forefront for them. You know what I mean? Like say they wasn't thinking about that, or maybe they in their head say, know what, we're gonna go here, we're gonna go have a good time in Vegas. And here y'all go doing that. So like I said, I've done that before, and it took some adjusting and it took some like, okay, to the point where I just said, you know what, you gonna hang out with them, or Mike's is gonna be with y'all, then I'm not gonna go. You know, I'll hang out the next time. And so we started alternating until we got our boundaries together. And once we got our boundaries together, then we were able to coexist in the same party with our our significant others at that time as well. So I feel like it's still kind of fresh. So hopefully, hopefully they can understand that don't help. That part, those little things don't help. And speaking about it all the time doesn't help. Like try not. I was in my be tippy toeing around it. Eggshells. I don't want to talk about it. I try not to. Girl, let's go get
Change
drunk.
the
Let's go.
subject. Yeah.
Yeah. Stop it. You're being Debbie Downer. It's funny.
Simone.
Melody doesn't want him back. I think that if she would take him, he would jump back in a heartbeat. But Melody doesn't want him back. And the fact that he's got to be antagonistic at every moment is really, really bothersome. Like when they went out to go drive the cars, oh, Melody can't drive. She shouldn't be driving. Just shut up and get in the car. Nobody needs to hear you. Just shut up, get in the car.
Well,
He's looking for a fight. He, is trying to pick something. Just nobody's thinking about Martell. Really, they aren't.
Ain't nobody checking for you, Martell.
Nobody.
I agree. Melody is the one that's holding those cards. Because like you said, he pretty much lost everything. So and he's more in limbo. She had to push forward and push through and get through it. So she's on another level than he is, and he has to kind of bring. He feels better bringing her down. He feels better bringing her down. Like
I think he
like,
mad that she really pulled the trigger on that shit.
Absolutely. But I mean, she waited. Like she waited.
5 years.
Like that's a long time.
And some women wait longer, but
yeah, for sure.
That is don't embarrass me in front of my friends. You gonna have a baby on me? Okay, that's enough. Because in the South, they queens of let that man go do what he gonna do, and let a man be a man. So he might have two families. He might have, that's a lot of that is going on over the years. But I guess she said, look at here. Now you don't did too much, okay? You did too much. Quick fluff scene, Lewis and Tiffany. I guess this was a part to kind of let us into who they are. So messy couple number one. We're gonna have to find them a name. The messy Messertons or something like that. They call the kids. Ain't no teenage boys missing your ass. You ain't even been gone a day. They out here doing fuck shit if they can get away with it. Okay, playing video games, eating or whatever. But it was a thing that they set up that scene, and they actually had words about the boy getting a haircut. And I understand both sides of that because I'm a single mom and I just my baby. And he's the dad. He was like, look at here, I'm sitting up here trying to teach him how to be a man. And I'm glad that she needs to have a Lewis in her life or somebody, especially after hearing the way she scooped him up and married him, which was, again, we have to have a show about women and our masculine behavior. Okay.
Yes.
And our feminine. So what just shows me about the messiness of Tiffany and just the things that the controlling nature that she tries to have over her husband, that she has too much masculine energy. A lot of our women, we don't realize that the masculine energy that we exude because we're forced to have masculine energy by society and our men not standing up and being in the position that they should be in society. So when we have to fall down, we don't always realize that we're exuding this masculine energy. And during this conversation, there was another showing of, look, let them men go be men and fall the fuck back. That little boy is not a little boy. He's a teenage young man growing up. It's time to let go, mama, and let him go do what he got to do. And you pick this man to be a man over your children. Fall back and let him take the reins. Simone.
Please. Before you talk about, please look at what Bernice said in the comments. Go ahead.
I think Tiffany is really worried about her bond with her husband. Ever since I heard about the surprise marriage and now the fact that they had that little conversation in the bedroom where she was like, oh, I should have been there for the haircut or whatever. I think that she's worried that he's slipping away or that she really doesn't have the the relationship with him that she wants to have. I think that's the true issue.
I'm gonna go back to what what Princess said. It's the masculine. She's very masculine in the some of the things how she acts with the women. Let's go with that. Like when she's talking to the ladies, she's like, she's kind of rough. She kind of give me that tomboyish look. Feel to her. So I think she does that with her husband, and hence the damn wedding. Like, come here, fool. Come, I'm not gonna marry you. Like, she's the cave woman.
You gonna marry me?
Yeah.
I wish I would
like,
engage to a man, man.
Girl, yeah. No. First of all, that's just not. This is all out. That's just all out. That's all out. That's all the hell out. Okay. First of all, I want him to know. I want to be picked and not be picking him.
Honey.
This girl, what the hell are you doing, lady? So for me, I feel like because she did that, she set her relationship up for the rest of their lives, and which means she's gonna be the one to always be the one,
pulling him into everything.
I can understand if that boy was 2 years old and you missed his first haircut. The big cut, the big chop. I have 3 boys. All of them had hair at one time. 2 of them have hair right now. I know about that. You think I was there when they get their hair first cut. That's great. If they want their haircut another time and their stepfather or their dad took them, I ain't tripping. Because that's not a milestone. That's not a milestone. That's not a milestone. He didn't take him. He didn't take him somewhere to do it. It's like he took him, like he said, we're having bonding time. What are you mad about? You can't have it both ways. You're not gonna be there every moment of the day of the second. That's what I think she's doing. I feel like she's hovering over him or make sure I gotta be there. Like, girl, shut up and sit down. Get your place. Play your position. You got this big dude. Let him take care of you. Stop acting like you gotta be there to do stuff. Let him do him. Bubba. Big Bubba. Let him be Big Bubba on his own. Tootsie.
That's again, somebody sent me, one of my exes, he inboxed me 2 or 3 women, one of them I had seen before, engaging themselves to a man. And these women actually getting on their damn knees.
Oh, shoot.
To a man. The only reason why I'm getting on my knees is to do something that I want to do.
Prayer.
And the time I ain't getting on my knees to do that. I wish you would. I wish I would. Okay. I go through too much in life trying to be a pleaser to men, whoever I'm with. And that is supposed to be the God ordained it to be man to woman, not woman to man. I sent a message, never. That was my response to that. Never would you ever find me. I will be single for the rest of my life. If I have to coerce him that much in order to make our relationship solid, it makes me question, do you really want to do it? Also, I think Lewis, by seeing their messy ass relationship, maybe he wants to do it, but it also speaks to his lack of initiative as a man. Him standing up in a backbone as a man. Now, y'all could call me out on it. I could be wrong. But if I got to keep pushing him to do things, do you want to be with me? Do you love me? When you want to, the man knows when he wants to marry a woman almost immediately when he meets her. Okay. It might be right now, but long term, that's just not right. And that's not that's not ordained by God. It's not even ordained by nature and the natural order of things. I will not, nor will I ever ask no man, can we go together? I'm not going to ask you on no damn date. Fuck you. Okay. I'm not going to ask you to marry me. That's just it.
You don't need to. You don't need to. It's going to happen. And I'm tired of their fluff scenes. Their fluff scenes is getting on my nerve because it started like you said, you like Tiff. She is good TV, but I'm still on the crew. I'm still out to lunch on it. The jury's out still because I can't put my good finger on her. She haven't made me proud in no moment. She just never made me proud in no moment. That's funny. So yeah, for me, I'm
It's a
still
no
out.
from me, dog. Okay.
I'm
But
still
I'm not
out.
going to condemn her if that's what she had to do to get where she wanted to go. Then more power to you. I'm telling you, it's not for me.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying I'm not doing it either. I'm just not gonna do it. I just would wait. I just would wait. I'm not.
Probably wait
I'm
a
just
hundred
not.
years and die first.
And not a surprise wedding, especially like engagement. Engagement is one thing, but you gonna go tell this dude, "Hey, come meet me here at whoop de whoop time," and maybe be dressed though. What do
What
you
if he
or
had said,
not be
no, I'm
dressed?
not doing this? I mean, what if he had been like, no, this is wrong?
She knew
And
what
I
kind
can
of man
tell
she
y'all
had.
what was sent to me. The woman got on her goddamn knees in front of a group of people. And I've seen this on another twice. And one was a young girl, but this one was a little bit older and should have known better. In front of a group of people, got down on her knees onto this man to engage him. As a matter of fact, not only did he walk away, but he told whatever woman was sitting right by there, "Come on, let's go."
Oh,
Okay.
Oh my,
I had to pull it up for you. Yeah, that was some shit.
that is a
Okay.
mess.
And he said, "Come on, let's go." And then her family finna beat his ass. Why did you put that man in that predicament?
You know what? I
wow.
just because you out of order, like you said, like a vending machine, you out of order. Stop it. Stop. And
Likely
even
is
with
it seems like he had been blood. He was not taking the initiative, and so she felt that she had the pressure into him in that, from what I understand. And y'all send me the actual what I need to investigate and find the evidence. From what I understand in the video, is that it was his birthday and he thought they were going to a baseball game, and at the baseball game was all his family and friends. And during one of the innings or whatever, she went and got a wedding dress, put that shit on, and he got married to her in his dungarees and say, "Here, it's a wedding, is we gonna get married or not?"
Mm.
wah wah wah.
Well,
Oh, sorry, that's not. It didn't sound interesting at all. It actually sounded like a flop, and I don't like it. And girl, no, that was strike 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6. That did not go. I didn't like it. I'm sorry, Ted. No, I mean, other than that, you'll get reality TV. I just want to did that. But like I said, I feel like you are the tomboy. You are like you gonna be always like the brother, like the little brother in the wedding, like or the marriage. You just don't. I don't know. She don't act girly enough. Not even girly enough. She just feel like she wearing the pants too much. Or
Yeah,
what she
she's wearing
says
the
go.
pants, and a lot of women
Yeah,
are.
like don't do
Uh,
that. And I'm not saying just back up or think about it a little bit more. Not thinking.
yeah, some people get desperate. You get old. Okay, she been married twice. I ain't got married once, so I guess she knew
And I
she did
damn
it.
sure wouldn't have called no kids. Them kids was old enough. They what, 15, 16 or 13, 14 or what I'm
Mm-hmm.
not calling them. I'm not calling them. And if I'm calling them, I'm texting you. What y'all doing?
That's why I said they ain't give a damn
Okay.
about you. They could care less.
I'm
They probably look around like, "Oh yeah, you
on
gone."
vacay.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you calling me for, girl? Yeah, next scene. Next scene. Goodness.
Okay, we're gonna have to revisit. I might would like to hear this on another show. This would be interesting. That might be a whole good show. Do women propose?
Yeah.
I proposed to my man. He proposed to me first, but then I cheated on him and had a baby on him. Ooh, you did the whole Martell.
We broke up for 2 years and
2 years,
we got
and
back
we got back
together.
together, and I proposed to him. Honey, that's a whole story and a half, because if you not only cheated on him, but you got found it out with a baby, do you know how hard it is to get a man back that you done
Yes,
had
that's
sex
pretty
with
good.
somebody else? They don't
Yeah.
know how to act.
Their egos, they're not as strong as us when it comes to that. Not that I want to be that strong ever. I don't want to be, but I've been cheated on and I've stayed. I had kids, so I know that feeling too, but and not with my husband. But I'm
Men,
saying that to
men are
say
not forgiving.
they're just not equipped. They like she slept with somebody.
Somebody else touched her.
Like, relax. When you was giving my D away, what was that
It's
about?
not
Was
the
not the
same,
same.
right?
I know it's not the same.
They think it's different, but
Yeah, they just
hey,
they're not built that way.
That's
Marcella.
interesting. I would love to hear that story one day. Just if you would like to share. That's
Yes, Kevin
interesting.
Shouts. You need to do that. Or write a
I think
book
it'd be
too.
really interesting to do an entire show on what happens when women cheat, because we
Yeah, we
always
could
see
do
the talk shows about, when men cheat and what happens and how you keep the relationship together, but we don't talk about what happens when women cheat. And I think that
That would
would
be
be
good.
something we might
That would
want
be a
to.
really good one.
On that.
Very true.
And put it in the community tab. Y'all interested to talk about cheating? Because women cheat way better than men. Next. So Melody's home. Melody comes to Vegas. Melody comes to Vegas. Now, when you see her coming in, of course, it's planned. This whole thing is set up. Okay. Oh, Michelle Lane got a story too. Okay. They immediately, production ain't shit. They not as good as Bravo production, whoever does this new Potomac show. But they put that camera right in Martell's face when Melody came in, and I think he honestly was trying to hide that he liked the fact that Melody came. He's still in love with her. He's still in love with her in some forms of fashion. And I think men think of us women as objects. They possess us. And I think he still looks at her as some type of possession to him. And, it was different. Like, okay, here he goes. I can see my Melody again. But I did not I'm kind of like, Melody, y'all are some insensitive as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now they allegedly was divorced in November. Excuse me. So they had to have taped this show early in the year. Do not fucking tease me about sleeping with this man. Do not put me in any vicinity with this man. I don't want to share no room with that man. And as ghetto as I am, I probably might have cussed you out because y'all my friends and y'all already know how I am and how sensitive I am. And I probably was like, you know what? Fuck that. I'm not finna sleep with him. And I would have immediately got on the phone or told production, you better find me a motherfucking hotel right now, because I'm not finna bring my shit in with him. And that would have been a sore spot for me. You see how sore I am, and I ain't even in this situation. This is just hypothetical. Okay?
Right.
Don't play with me like that. Okay? Don't play with me. I don't like him like that. So stop playing with me. And I think it was insensitive. Yeah, they're friends, but it's insensitive. And I have a situation like that in a friend circle right now. And they know, even though me and him are cool, you would never, ever would I go on another vacation with him in life. You're not going to bring your bitch. I'm not going to bring my man. That's not going to happen. Okay. And we're not going to be in that vicinity. And we've been broke up 11, 12 years. So I can't imagine what would happen in 6 months.
Now, is this man the father of one of your children?
Hell no.
Okay, so there's no reason to do that then. I mean, the two of you don't
share the same friends. We're still in the same circles.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So there have been changes immediately after the breakup. Well, we finna have a party and we gonna invite such and such, and we just want to let you know. That's insensitive. It's insensitive.
Mm-hmm.
And I can imagine that they were raw, but they were trying to,
How would you have wanted your friends to have handled it when you guys broke up? If they were having a party, did you want them to not invite one of you? Maybe.
They were my friends first for more than 10 years.
Okay.
They met him through me.
Okay.
But don't invite. He cheated on me. I've made the story time about this, I think. Yeah, I have. He cheated on me with another mutual friend. Mm-hmm. So all of us were in the same vicinity at one time. Mm. So after the breakup, they continue to go on vacation with him, and they don't invite me.
So they did make up their mind.
I just don't go on vacation with them.
Yeah. Well, yeah, no. Made millions, so she got some story time for that.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know. I think I told that story time. If I didn't tell that story time, I know I said it on the radio show, so it was only maybe an hour long. That was early in my YouTube stint. So if y'all really want me to tell this story in depth again, I can revisit it, but I try not to keep rubbing it in.
But there was when they were playing, correct? When they were saying it, Melody can go in his room. There was another room over there that
Yeah,
they
but
were saying
the thing is, the room was still even in the vicinity of him.
of his. Yeah, that's what I thought
It
too.
was
I
a
was like,
connecting room or
they were
something like that.
that. Yeah. That's what I heard too. Yeah, I was.
Wait a minute. Did Maurice and Marceau know about Martell's affair before Melody did?
I believe so.
Then
Of course,
she shouldn't have expected any kind of sensitivity from them anyway. I mean,
I don't think she does.
Maybe the
I
men,
don't
but
think
what
she does.
about the women?
Letitia is jealous and insecure. No, she's not going to be sensitive. Kimmy, yes. Tiffany, no. I mean, think of who she's hanging out with. These are very shallow, insecure people, all of them. I mean, Kimmy, I give the most credit to, but all of them, I wouldn't call any of them a friend.
And that's the thing; they are all supposed to be friends. When you
That's what
look
I
at
was
the
saying.
backstory of the show, the other
Mhm.
couples were brought in by Melody and Martell as their friends, as their business partners. Oh, here
Yeah.
we go. Maurice was laughing loudly, but he wouldn't be laughing if Kool-Aid came on vacation.
No, he wouldn't.
Right. He'd be all silent. It'd be all silent. Crickets on his end.
and Big Zeke or whatever his name is. So we go ahead. They're getting ready to go out on the town. And you see Tisha and Tiffany talking. Tiffany has made herself the resident bartender. So her and Melody and Tisha take shots and they have a little conversation. But Melody was surprised that Tisha and Tiffany was together and they made note of it that we're starting over. We're trying to build our own relationship. And I think that was better. Stop basing your relationships on one person based on what somebody else told you. Make your own relationship with that person yourself. But I think Tisha and Tiffany matched up is perfect because look who birthed Tisha, the queen of messiness herself, Wanda J. Blige. So she's used to the messiness. And look at cousin Kiki and what you say, cousin Peach Dog, all of them together. That's right up her alley. Okay, that's with the gas that keeps the motor going that belongs to Tisha. So I can see them getting along because she needs a little bit of messiness in her life just to keep her going. So Mama Wanda ain't there, but guess who is there? Tootsie, as Miss Bernice just called her.
Right.
But
Tiffany
isn't loyal. But Tiffany doesn't have the loyalties that Tisha needs. Tiffany is going to turn on her when it suits her.
But that's what you have Melody for it, kinda, or whatever you got Marceau. Shit, she got all the rest of them. She just needs the messiness in her life. But they also, here we go with the lies. Melody says, "I didn't know for sure that Martell would be here." Yes, the fuck you did. When you went and asked
Where the kids?
was she coming, you knew that Martell was coming, and you told her that you wanted her to be the go-between in between her and Martell. Like Tisha said, we was in the text messages. You had to know that Martell was coming, and I'm sure those text messages be sanctioned by the producers of the show because it seemed like every show got a text message thread between them, and they have to be able to have. I've heard and read that when you're on these shows, they have to have access to some of your text messages between the group people, and you got to go on speakerphone when you talk on the phone so it'll be a part of the show. So Melody, I'm calling bullshit on that one, that you didn't know Martell is coming. And of course, what is black people's favorite question every time you're invited somewhere? Who gonna be there? Okay. And if I know you friends with my ex, I'm for damn sure finna ask you, is Martell coming? Okay.
For
So
sure.
I, I I feel that she lied. And guess who else got in the confessional and said, well, I just think that they should get back together. Maybe I'm being delusional, but in my
Delusional.
I see them getting back together. Another one bites the dust. Tisha not living in the truth and understanding the ramifications of their relationship. Martell and Melody are not getting back together, at least not no time soon, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm.
Please let it go. Simone.
Well, you're right. Like you said, let it go. They're not getting back together. Melody does not want him. Martell is in a desperate situation. He would, go back to her as soon as he could, but that's not going to happen. That's not going to happen. And, Melody even mentioned that in her confessional. I wish we could just get rid of all of the high school teasing. But this is what reality shows do. They put people in these very uncomfortable positions so we can watch how they react.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. And thank you, Kevin's child. California cutie.
Yeah. I lost my chain of thought. I'm sorry. I lost my chain of thought. I'm trying to take my shoe off.
Well, you're
Sorry.
gonna get in about 2 seconds. Why would Martell miss a free trip? I damn sure wouldn't. Look, we all know they're contracted to have these group trips and to have group sessions. Okay, we know Martell. What's coming?
Yeah, we all did. I got it. We all know that Martell's coming. I just don't understand why y'all didn't all come together. Not all just come together. Why didn't she come at a different time? Even Destiny, I understand you got the kids, but that was kind of weird too. If you're all going on vacation and you're agreeing to go, y'all, I just feel like you would have known. Like even when Kimmy asked, "Is Melody coming?" Like you say, y'all was all on the group text. What you talking about? Did she say yes? She was coming. Then yeah, we're all in agreement. She's coming. We're all in agreement. Martell's coming. But I do get, even though Tisha sounds crazy, I do get why she says, she's still holding up hope for them because they don't want to have to choose between the two of them like your friends have done with you. Then she doesn't want to have to choose between them. So what's easier with the group or even with them being friends that they get back together? It will be easier even for the group, not just like, yeah, everybody wants a happy ending and a fairy tale thing. And then when it comes to your friends, you don't want to see them apart. And if we're going to hang out, you start feeling like that, like why they can't get back together. But let one of them come to you and say, like how Kimmy was asking, do you ever see, whatever. I'll get to that part. But if you're going to do that, do it on a one-on-one. Don't just generalize and just be on some, I hope they get their together. If they come and talk to you and tell you, yeah, then speak on it. But if they're not telling you nothing like that, stop. Don't hold up hope. They're not doing that. Stop doing that. That's not your place to do that. And don't talk about it or don't bring it up. They don't want to hear that shit. They don't.
Y'all crazy in this chat. Man, planning to come late because she thought the other girl was coming late. Yeah, we knew that she was coming.
Destiny?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we all still knew she was coming though. So wasn't no surprise to anybody. Wasn't no surprise to nobody.
Why is it uncomfortable to be around your baby mama and baby daddy unless you have some sexual tension? Now, if you ask, is Juan coming? Ooh, it's just uncomfortable. I can see why they're uncomfortable. Again, I don't even think it's sexual tension. Martell is a narcissist and an asshole. Okay. Why would you want to be around somebody that purposely gets under your skin? And we see this as the episode progresses. I don't want to be around your energy.
Yeah, and when you break up, usually the person that got the one that got broke up on, the one that the person they didn't initiate it, they antagonize the person just to get a reaction because the thing is the person is over you, right? So because I'm over you, then that means that when you go to come talk to me, I kind of, I don't really listen to you. So your next move when you playing chess, your next move is to fucking fuck with me now. So now you about to get under my skin so that I can get irritated with you, cuss you out. So that's negative energy, but look, I'm giving you some. So that usually happens. I don't care whoever it is, guy or girl, whoever the one that didn't want to break up, that's the one that pokes the bear and like, I just want them to talk to me. I don't care if it's negative.
Right.
That means they care. They think that means I care. I don't care. You fucking get on my nerve and I'm gonna cuss your ass out. And the next time I might stab your little ass. Get away from me. Get away from me. So you gotta be careful doing that to people. Gotta be real careful.
Yes. Mel knew that Martell was coming. That's why I call bullshit. Y'all lying.
What did she ask Martell? Where's the kids? Where's the kids? So, girl, you know. We all know that she knew.
It was his weekend. Yeah, you knew where your kids was because as a mother, you making sure even when they with the daddy, you make sure, you know. That's another conversation. So on to the next one. Now we go down on the strip to ride these cars as if they didn't know they was doing the shit, because guess what? You have to register your driver's license. They had to sit up there and coordinate all them damn cars to get up there. Who was gonna drive? They might have, did that at the last minute, but y'all knew what the hell y'all was gonna do. Not just no damn t-shirt. Excuse me, but on the way there, they've staged it so the men were with the men and the women was with the women. Don't tell me that y'all could not have found a 15-passenger ride, especially there in Las Vegas. Why? Because I used to drive limousine buses. They have 23 passengers. They have 30 passengers. They have 56 passengers. So y'all motherfuckers couldn't find one bus to take 12 people in there. Yes, hell you could have. Okay. That's the touring capital of the world. But that's another story about them sitting up here staging these scenes about the men teasing Martell about him being single and getting divorced, and Marceau basically saying sometimes you just stay and you don't even like the motherfucker. That's my synopsis on that. And yes, sometimes you do. Yes, sometimes you stay for the kids because you want to have a family. But at the end of the day, you need to stay because you love that person and you don't want to be without them. And you know it's cheaper to keep her. I think Marceau knew it was cheaper to keep her, because anytime you dealing with Wanda, I would have left your ass before I got started. Also, the ladies teased Melody about her video. Did you get a little bald-headed man in your video? Was it short? They want to know about these telltale signs. Now, look, I got a copyright strike last week, and let's hope that they let the copyright strike go. But it's okay. I ain't worried about it. We in escrow. They hold him a little change. So he got up to 30 days to make a decision. So if they don't give me fair use in 30 days, it's just going to be muted. Okay. So
what did you get a copyright strike for?
Because we used the video.
We played the video. We did the video last week.
But you can use it for fair use, and
they have to decide on that. I knew that would happen. So they have to decide on that. It's just not always when they do it. It's not always like, oh, okay. They take their time with that shit. They might not like it because we read the video down. Apparently we had people that didn't like us reading the video, but okay. So, but while we are there, Simone, what do you think about this ride and the divorce? Everybody's speaking about relationships. I think production asked them to do that shit. But.
Yeah, I agree with you. Production has pushed that together. And like you were saying, California Cutiee, you can only push and push so much. Just like we saw Monique in season 6 reach her breaking point, I think we may see Melody reach a breaking point with Martell's antagonistic comments. And that has the potential to be truly explosive. Truly explosive.
CC?
Yeah, I'm getting tired of the production. They're showing us too much. Like, we can see things. Like, even when I'm gonna take it back and I'm gonna bring it back right here. But I don't know if y'all noticed when Mel came to the door, Maurice was sitting there And he was like looking to the side. There's a knock at the door. Do, 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 do. You know, if there's a knock at the door, you turn your head to see who's about to come in the door. He looking at over there, I guess whoever's sitting right there, but he's looking like, did she walk in the door yet? Did she walk in the door? Okay. Oh, she walked in the door. Okay. Hey, Mel. It was like, I was like, I need y'all not to do that. And so going back to this thing.
Anyway, the way she walked in with
it was all the way fake. Like, girl, the whole thing. And I was like, yo, stop with the fakery. I don't like that. And then it came back to this scene. And yeah, the buses, come on now, so just so we can hear them talk, you know, one-on-one, the guys and the girls and their little thing. Marcel sounded like he was a little faded to me. He was like, I don't know how you do it. I don't know how you do it. I don't know about being divorced. I don't even know about being married. I don't know. He's got all over the place. And so was Lewis. Lewis was, he was playing tennis, looking at the guys, and then turning around looking at Martell, and it was an uncomfortable scene. Yeah, the scene looked uncomfortable.
Okay. It's gonna be okay.
I was like, and then even just that them talking about it, I just was like, I'm so over y'all talking about it. Like, y'all are not a person that needs to be telling him anything or asking him anything about it. Like I said, stop talking about it. That is the Debbie Downer of the whole situation. Stop talking. Stop making this about them. Is it supposed to be about Marcel's anniversary and y'all doing 15 years? Let's talk about that. How the hell y'all do that? How we get there? Let's talk about that. I don't talk about Martell. I'm tired of talking about Martell. And then going back to the other bus, another thing production messed up on. Here she go. I finished my video, you know. I finished my video. Oh, I'm so happy. Yeah, you all excited. Tisha, you know, you're so excited. She like, yeah, you got a snippet? You got a clip? Sure. Bitch, bring it up then. No, she didn't bring it up then. No, we're going to bring it out later so that we can have this scene do what we wanted to do. That right there made me upset. I was like, stop doing that. These are real moments. Let the moments happen. Stop doing it because it's taken away from it. And then, yeah, we got to expose the moment from it. But that moment, show the girls the damn clip because they asking about it. We're talking about it. So that scene, I could have did without both of them scenes. And like you said, bus could have been for all of them. Stop trying to make up stuff, trying to make it about Martell and Melody. Stop doing that. And even when they went, did we talk about when they got to the place yet? No, we haven't got to that.
No.
Because you said that you got to do the driver's license, had to do all that. That little part too. I didn't.
And these people are making a good point.
Wait for Destiny.
How did Destiny just pull up right there at the dealership at the same time? Like it was contrived, okay?
Oh, that too. But remember, Tisha, before she left, she said she didn't know what time Destiny was coming, and that she sent her itinerary of what they were going to be doing, so that no matter what, she know where they would be at, so she can pop up at any time. But
But it was the way it was done.
Yeah, that's what I said. And then I didn't like. I don't know who said it, but I feel like it was Tiffany's silly ass gonna say, "Hey, Mel, there's a single one with a one-seater over there," and I'm like, "Girl, if you don't shut your ass up."
Well, that was the thing
with Bubba.
That was the thing.
That's bringing it up though. That's what I'm saying. That's the bring up shit though. Let them figure it out. Let Mel figure out what she gonna do, how she gonna do, what the girl's gonna write, what the girl, the guy. Let them do that. Stop. You're bringing it up, and you're not close to them like that. Well, I guess she is close to Mel. Let Mel tell it.
Yeah, she ain't that close to her. And let's get into it because that was the next scene.
Go ahead.
Simone, you could go over all of this. The driving scene. They're there. They show up with the slingshots and everything, and all of these cars. And this is the same thing that's akin to having the damn rooms. Okay, I don't want to do nothing with Martell. Okay, I be done went all the way to the other side of the strip. Y'all keep playing with me. Okay, fuck off, y'all. With this silliness, okay? I don't want to ride with Martell. I don't want to room with Martell. I don't want to eat with Martell. Martell can go to hell. As far as I'm concerned, if I was Melody and I was in the place that they were, they're not in a good place yet. They're just tolerating each other. And if they did not have kids together, honey, it would be even worse. Okay, we done left Huntsville. We in Vegas. I might want to go out here and be a hoe, and you still putting me here with Martell. Martell definitely probably want to be out there being whorish. So let him go his way. Stop trying to fix us up, okay? Then he was wrong. I think he started baiting her then the whole goddamn day. We don't know what hit the cutting room floor before they left up out of that room, that Airbnb. Well, we know you can't drive. Okay, so she can't drive. So let her stupid ass crash into the side of a casino. Okay, even Destiny said, well, my girl can't drive, but I'm going to save face with her. You know, but even if she can't drive, you know that about her. And I'm sure with women, it's a sensitive subject. It was a way to address it. And he didn't necessarily have to address it. We're not going to ride together, sweetheart, and go on about your business. Go get in your car and let her figure that shit out. And then he gets in the car and he says, Lou, how the hell you fit in this car? I can't fit in this car. Y'all keep talking about my clothes being too tight. So apparently he watches all the shows. And he said, so gained 15 pounds, not in them thighs and not in that Jenkins, sir. So, you know, he couldn't get in the hell out of here. If you couldn't fit in that car, then you wouldn't have been able to lift your legs up on the bus. Just like everywhere. Just come on with the bullshit, sir. You know, you just wasn't ready. You just wasn't ready. It's okay. It's okay. Come on, Simone.
You know, you've hit so many nails on the head. I don't know how I can add anything else to that. All of the stuff that was forced and put together. I mean, you kind of called him out right then and there. I think that there's a couple of things going on here. Melody and Martell, they are the most interesting. And as the other couples are hiding behind them, Marceau is most certainly hiding behind Martell and all of his messiness because he doesn't want to get into anything with Letitia, but that is coming. It's coming. I mean, she's throwing surprise counseling sessions on him. She's having his brother watch him. You know, it's coming. The truth, what's in the dark is going to come to light.
To add?
Yeah, nah, just like you said, I wouldn't even roll with them. I've been like, thanks for the slingshot. This is what we signed up for. I'm going this. Y'all going that way? Me and Des gonna roll this way. We have to go find me a little freak daddy. I'm about to go find me a youngster. I'm going to go do a whole lot of other things. I ain't about to hang out with y'all like that. That's just me though, because like you said, we're not. It's too fresh. So let's just, you know, you don't have to be in each other's butt right now. Vegas is big.
Is this true? Melody used to dress Martell?
She probably did, because they remind me of a couple that likes a matchy match. Like, you know, if whatever color he have on, then she would have on. And I mean, it's nothing wrong with that. Every now and again, if that's what you choose. But I feel like Melody did probably pick out his clothes. She picked out all the kids' clothes, and then she went
Wait
to
a minute. Was it Melody who was making those pirate shirts? Was it Melody who was making him wear those pirate shirts?
We don't know. We don't know. We're going to revisit this just simply. I done missed a lot of these comments real quick now, Barney. That was later with that part. We're going to revisit that. Tootsie doesn't have anything going on at home, so she instigated everybody else's relationship. Yes,
man, that's what it looked like.
When he acts like that, that's how I feel. Like, if it, and you can insert anybody's name in there, Martell, go to hell. Like, you know, leave me the hell alone. You know, ignorant. They need to stop approaching with each other, acting. Ooh, it is draining. It takes away from the episode. It takes away. I mean, it gives us something to watch, but sometimes it's sad to watch. You know, it takes away from it. She said, I didn't even watch the episode yet, and I don't need to.
Girl, you really don't. I mean, we're breaking it down. I mean, pretty much. It's not. Yeah. You don't.
Now, this is funny. Coleslaw gave Mark said, tell them Django shirts. And when he called her up,
she was like, this is what I'm going to buy you.
I do want to know how Michelle landed.
How do you know?
Because that's the second and third. You done
You
came.
made me
Are
pick
you
my red
another
cup up. Please
Huntsville?
tell us.
Yeah, are you another Huntsville affiliate?
Right, you be in them Huntsville streets for real, for real.
So now we go to the scene. Now they roll those slingshots all across Las Vegas and let the wind fly in their hair
Oh, the
for
wind was blowing
hours.
all through Mel's wig, and she said her hair. Go ahead. I'm sorry. That was funny. I feel like growing all through my hair. I said, girl.
Wait
What
a
you
minute.
talking about?
Bernice said that Marceau's attraction to Melody is so obvious. I didn't see that.
Oh, I'm sorry. Princess. What you talking? Look at the flower wall.
I looked out the window.
Look out the window. Go look at the skyscrapers and stuff. I feel you. Yeah, no, it's not blowing through
See the
no. It's
John
not throwing.
Hancock building right there.
Yeah, see that. Just saying. Blowing through the damn wind. Wearing her hair. Go ahead, Princess.
I'm not
We
gonna talk
sorry.
about nobody's wig. I can't. I can't.
I'm not saying that. I like the wig. I'm just saying it's blowing through the wig. It's not blowing through your
Blowing
hair.
through her scalp, okay? And DC, baby, I'm not like Mel should
Okay.
develop, but she can't because production is not gonna allow that. This was what I was worried about, but apparently they glued it down with the same glue that Candace glued her wigs down. If that lace front was gonna fly off, don't ask me to do nothing like that. And I got a wig on. Let me be bald headed that day, okay? Right. But anywho, they in there and they ran all the way up to this damn top of the hill. I could be doing other things unless it was very close to sundown. Spending hours driving in a slingshot, like that was a waste. But to each his own, okay. So they, dirt biking off roading to this top of the mountain where production has set up this great scene for them. And I'm talking about you, Carlos King. Like Carlos is known for producing some of the best reality TV moments. Real Housewives of Atlanta, Bell Collective, Encore. I don't know. I'm sad eyeing you on some of these scenes here, Carlos. Are they fighting you? Okay. Over here in Huntsville, honey. I know you're trying to get it to be as good as your other shows, but honey, I don't know. I still like it.
You gotta come through. You gotta bring it through. Come on. Commit. Fully commit.
You, Carlos, but yeah. It's these rehearsal reads that you got going on here. So they get up on top of the hill, and here is the grand scene. And then I'm gonna put the link over here in the chat.
Yes.
She comes nicely to Martell to talk about the kids. And this is a situation that if it hadn't have been on television, they wouldn't have talked about it there. I do think that was a weird time. No, y'all didn't do her like Tyler Perry. That was a weird time to talk about that. But I think maybe that was a time where she was excited about doing her video and coming out with the video. And maybe she had planned on telling everybody on the vacation about the video. But I think it was like weird for her to sit there and say, well, I addressed the girl, that Brittany, about the way you sat up here and disparaged her on social media. But he started out the conversation disrespectful as hell. Now, I am going to tell you, by nature, I am not violent. But if Martell put me through the things he had put me through, and then he began to disparage me like that while I was talking to him nicely, there's a chance that I may have lost all control and slapped the shit out of him and slapped his big ass head down on that slingshot. And he would probably would have had to try to beat my ass, but I promise you, it would have been a dent in that motherfucking car. The way he sat up there and continually disrespect her while she tried to look over him talking while she was talking. That bullshit. I would have been said, sir, well, because of that bullshit, I'm bringing in another check that you don't have. Where's your bullshit at? Your bullshit ass dick, your bullshit ass clothes, and your bullshit ass language. It was vile. It was totally disrespectful on his part. Then he got up and played the victim like a little Mitch that he is from time to time. Like Maurice said, oh, he promised that he would not do that. Well, why do you leave them two people together? Have y'all not figured it out by now that he could only go 3 days without saying some old fuck shit that was going to incite a riot between him and Melody? I think his dick gets hard every time he does that shit, and that is why he does it, because he just wants to see, does she still like me? Can I still get under her skin? Can I still fuck her possibly if we just get real mad and get riled up? And then I could take her to the hotel and we can get down on it. Martell, be real about your feelings and stop acting like a dumbass fool, okay? There is no way that we could be together for that, okay? It's contrived, okay? Yes, you are right. It does have something to do with this paycheck too. And that's why it's good television. That's the only thing I can give you to Carlos King. That's what keeps us watching to see who's going to fuck with who on the first time. It's going to be Wanda. It's going to be Martell. It's going to be Kimmy. It's going to be Kawasaki. It's going to be something stupid to bring all this shit in. The fact that he continually called her Beyonce. Yes, darling. Is it the blonde wig today? Is that really what you think of me, honey? I probably would have been getting down with the get downs right with his ass. Because one thing I know about Princess is she's got a mouth on her. Keep on fucking with me, okay? It's going to be mad. I would have embarrassed the shit out of him. I would, because after a while now, you want to sit up there and get loud in front of company? Well, let's do it then. I'm going to make you embarrass yourself. And I'm going to say some shit that's going to hurt your feelings because we ain't fucking no more. We ain't married no more. So nigga, fuck you, okay? I would have went there with him and he would have wanted to beat my ass for real when he got done instead of sitting up there playing like he gonna jump, because I wish you would in front of this production company on camera too, and I'm paying your child support and I'm paying for coleslaw and I'm paying for the light bill. You could go to hell, Martell, with that shit. Y'all can go ahead on. I'll go to the next thing.
Go ahead, Simone.
My God, Princess, are you sure you weren't in a relationship with Martell? I mean, with as angry as you are. Oh no. Oh no. Look, I thought it was completely out of line for him to have gone after the babysitter. You know, this person is helping support in the home. He's there. This is how you know Martell lacks character. What he's trying to do is make everything as difficult for Melody as he can. He wants people to be so frustrated with her, their entire family situation, that nobody wants to support her. Not a babysitter, not a handyman, not a gardener. And I think he's thinking, if I cut her off, if I find a way to frustrate people out of her life, she'll come back to me. And it's not going to happen, Martell. Melody is done with you.
Yes.
Over. It's over.
Done.
Okay? It's over.
If he was laying that pipe, he could at least get away with some of that shit. But apparently, baby, you ain't doing nothing.
And not to mention that Melody is a Scorpio. So, you know, when they done, they be done. I'll be like, damn, okay. Like, they don't play with it. So, yeah, I agree with all of that. What you were saying, Princess, like, yeah. He was just so disrespectful. We call her Beyonce. He started with that before she even told him about the video. So it was like, did you already know that scene we're getting ready for that scene? So started calling Beyonce before we got to the scene. Like, that was weird to me. Yeah, I would have probably. I'm not violent, but I'm that person. I'm a scale. I say I told you guys this before. I'm a Libra, so for me, it takes a lot. I take a lot. And then my scales, once they, once they like this and they hit the bottom, it's a problem. So for me, if I'm at that breaking point and he keeps doing that, I'm gonna lay into him. I'm going to lay into him to where, he's gonna want to put his hands on me. His boys are gonna pull him off of me, or be pulling him back. Okay, we got to get him out of here. Yeah, get him out of here because he's doing too much. And like you said, she was being real calm. Wasn't the time, wasn't the place. I don't know why you're bringing up the babysitter. So what, you apologize to him? What business is that of his if you're apologizing for him anyway? Like, he should have been, if you're going to do that, then why you didn't have him do that? Why didn't you say, Martell, I need you to, we got to fix this. That's our babysitter. And why would you go on, whatever the case would have been, but you do it. Why are you apologizing on his behalf? And she said that, I apologize for me and you. What you apologizing for you for? What you do? So that was confusing to me on that part too. And Martell, he's creepy. He's just looking for attention for Mel. Mel's not giving it to you. She's over it. You had your chance. When you had your chance, you had a kid. Okay, so
did you say when you had your chance, you had a kid?
You had a kid. What do you want him to do? What do you want? And if the roles were reversed, and she had some other man's baby, you coming? You cool? Or can you talk? Boy, we all know Martell couldn't handle that. That boy would have, oh my God, I don't even want to, he probably, not like, I don't even used to say those words, but yeah, it would have been all bad. He wouldn't be able to take it. Or he would not want to talk to her. It would have took probably a longer time, but because Mel kept it pushing, she ain't missed a beat. So she ain't missed not one beat.
She didn't. But the thing about it is, he's feeding off of that.
I don't like that. He's a leech. He's like sucking the blood off of her, and he's getting bigger and fatter, and got his chest poking out, and the shirt is getting tighter. And I'm like, bruh, why do you do? Like I said, I live that. I live that life where any kind of conversation, even if it's negative, even if we're on the phone arguing at the top of our lungs, that meant that I cared. No, that meant we had children. We have to talk still. That's what that means. And you're confusing me caring with you. You confusing me arguing with your ass is that I'm caring. I don't care. I don't want to argue with you, but you keep pushing me to do that. And that's what he does. He just keeps pushing me. Let me make her mad so I can show everybody she cares. And this is the thing. He can go to his boy and say, she must care. You see how much energy she giving me. You see how much she care about it. She the one talking about it. She made a song about it. So I mean,
we're gonna talk about this song and him acting like a Mitch. Now I'm gonna tell you, y'all gonna make me have this this hashtag Martell go to hell that they done put up here.
Yeah, I like that hashtag.
I know I done said it more times than a few. I really don't want him to go see Satan, but you just take your ass somewhere. Martell, go to hell with this shit. Okay, you must have felt some type of inferiority in some type of way that this woman has gotten away from you, and she is evolving, and she's evolving beautifully. The fact that she got an ad with Balmain, okay, and she's a Black woman. Not only did Melody serve body yada yada, she's serving body with 4 kids on her hip, honey. Okay, and her coochie must have snapped back too, wonderfully. She's upgrading those wigs. Okay, she's looking gorgeous, and she's trying to be happy without you. And that's one thing about some folk. When you break up for them, they want you to be as miserable as they are when you break up from them. And like I said, he's showing his slip. He's being a Mitch, but he definitely showed me he was in his feelings when he said, well, why do the kids know the song? I want to know that question too. Why the hell do the kids know them long ass songs? There is a chance. I believe him that she started working on them songs before, like last season, before they officially
Princess,
broadcast.
you got it right. That the children know the songs because they're long. She's got the kids hooked on phonics, and she's teaching them how to read with the lyrics. Hooked on phonics worked for me.
I cannot. And I think they did. That's what she did last year, though. But that's what that wasn't that. Maybe I was watching Instagram, but I thought that happened last season too. I thought she was working on the song. So maybe I'm wrong.
Yes, she was. So them kids probably
she was
singing it. They probably did disrespect them.
But kids,
Ashay. Welcome to the House of the Princess. We all have triggers. Is Mel not in control of her own outbursts and yelling conduct? Not seeing anybody, just saying. Okay, so what I can say is in the past, especially that good old scene over Chris and Louise's house, where Melody got mad at Martell and she was finna beat his ass when he told her she wasn't sucking on his penis. Yes, okay. We all have triggers. But there are times in the past where I do feel that she let that mouth go too far. Okay.
Of course.
I will not say that they have not both coerced each other into certain behaviors, but now it's getting kind of old now, is what I'm saying. Y'all said y'all going to treatment now in therapy. You've been divorced almost a year. Why do you keep putting yourself into situations that will make you want to cuss each other out? You know you're not comfortable with one another. Why be together that damn much? I know y'all both trying to get a check, but then there should be some more boundaries set with production. This is what we will do, and this is what we won't do. You know what I'm saying? So some stuff don't have to be said. That was very ignorant. The way he came up here with you, why calling her song bullshit. That old bullshit you over there doing, that was ignorant as hell. That was ignorant and disrespectful. You know, let it have been somebody else, they would have gotten slapped in the mouth. My what?
Right.
He knew that was a sore spot for her. He intentionally poked her, like you said. He didn't say it once, but his ass doubled down on that shit and tripled down on that shit and continued to call her Beyonce, and then went over there by the fellas. You see how she do me? You see how she do? He got his Ken on. Okay, and if you don't know who Ken is, go find a Karen. You'll see a Ken or a Brad right there next to him. Okay? That is exactly what he did. Yes. He went over there and played victim. And of course, most of the men were on his side. But I love Marceau, and this time he said, I don't give a damn who right or wrong. You're not going to out-argue no woman. Shut the fuck up. Okay, we're trying to have a good time. Okay. Let's deal with it. Stop.
Period.
And I was surprised. Kimmy and Maurice were trying to be the voices of reason and the go-between between both of them. But Martell's pride is too much. His pride was too much. And even little Tisha Goo Gaga got into the... She was like, well, baby, don't play the video. And that was, I feel Mel had every right to do it. But at that point, she was just being petty.
Yes.
The petty games were on, and she knew because he was over there crying because he knew he had did all that fuck shit, and he felt in his heart that he knew that he ain't shit, that he was slow down, and he just didn't want that to be called to the carpet in front of everybody. You gonna embarrass me in front of everybody?
Yes.
You know what? He had no right to, you're going to embarrass me in front of everybody. They are in a small town. He's having an affair and he had a baby. What else could be more embarrassing for any family? What else? I mean, and that just doesn't sink in with him. It doesn't.
Martell still is not taking accountability, y'all. He's just not gonna do that. It's just not him. He doesn't think that. What he does is he put them in competition with one another. When she does more, it's like she's done more to me than I've done. No, bro, you didn't had a whole
nothing trumps the baby.
Whole kid. You didn't had a whole kid, bro. You just get at this point, and you know this. Like I said, you know you couldn't handle that. So at this point, you know that you did the worst. You did the worst. Even if y'all both cheated. Let's just say y'all, because you love to say Sam Martell. I mean,
she was over there
Melody
doing
cheated.
What she do.
Right.
Well, what is
let's
that?
say y'all both cheated. Let's say we both cheated. Let's just go there. Okay, but y'all both cheated. You went ahead and had a kid. So you know. So if I were you, that's when you just every time you're around Mel, you should just be like, man, I know I didn't fuck. I know I didn't fucked up. I know I did. So let me just eat my humble pie. And when Mel is ready, I'll be right there to just be like, I'm sorry, I did too much. I put my foot in my mouth. He did too much. And he doesn't know how to, he still doesn't know how to say it. Mel, I did too much.
Well,
I'm so sorry.
That's pride.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to do that.
He tried to say it a little bit earlier with Kimmy. He won't say it to her. Well, when he said, I be get mad about what she do, then
there you go.
It always comes back, well, you had a baby on her. That trumps everything.
So he should think of that when he's about to poke the bear. I shouldn't poke the bear because I did have a kid on her. And I'm not saying that's gonna hold water forever in a lifetime. I'm just saying when in these early times, if you know that you did something to that detrimental, you need to take a step back and say, you know what? Let me give her some space. Let me give her the respect. Let me give her what she needs so that we can move forward. And he doesn't do that. And he makes an ass out of himself every time. He's an ass. A whole ass. I just could not believe how he was arguing with her. You called her Beyonce, then you're gonna run over there with the boys and act like, look what she doing to me. I'm like, and then Tisha gonna fall right up underneath it. Well, maybe this ain't a good time. If y'all gonna do all that, then pull her away all the way. Don't sit here and be acting like she's doing something so wrong. Yeah, he calling me Beyonce. He talking about my song is stupid. Let me play my stupid song real quick. Let me show you how stupid the song is. And yeah, girls, let's see. Y'all go ahead and tell him how much the guy look like him. Yep. Mel don't even do that. Mel try not to do that, but he gonna push her to where she gonna start fucking with him and saying shit to him.
Let's read this comment here. First of all, we're gonna react to this comment, but I want to react to the comments. Let's be clear. Melody has also, when we talk about him lunging at her, she also kind of insinuated in the past that he may have abused her. You know, she didn't say what, but those insinuations is that if he hadn't hit her, that he, was about to, or maybe he snatched her up. So I'm not going to call him an abuser because we were never in that household. But I will say it has been alluded to that they've had some real rough times in that house, if you pay attention.
Well, I think that Martell has been emotionally abusive and manipulative. He has shared part of the relationship that should only be for the two of them with others. This is a man who isn't who isn't respectful in a relationship. So what you would put past him, I don't know.
Nothing.
And I agree with Mel.
After 5 years, no.
I agree with Mel. Now he throws up the kids like, we got my kids singing a song. Man, I was singing Mary Jane. I didn't know what I was singing. I did not know, nor did I care. I just was singing what I was singing. And so when Mel said, well, I did, I broke it down and I told them it was just about life.
They got
Ain't no kids asking about that. There ain't no kids asking about that kind of crap. Yeah, now when she was singing it beforehand, before it even got out, when he said, they were singing this 2 years ago. That was before the song came out, right? Well, that's their mom's song. I'm sorry that you gave her content. I'm
Come on. I
sorry.
mean, we're gonna address this comment, but I don't know, because I'm very finicky about my kids, especially when y'all say the youngest one. You're talking about 6, 7 years old and singing that song. You're playing it for them, and they are listening to it repeatedly in order to know. When you look at other celebrities, a lot of them say they do not expose their children to the life at all. They don't know that their parents are famous. So that is a little touchy subject, okay, about them kids knowing it and singing it. The cousins and them knowing it. They probably playing the shit all at the card parties and the barbecues. But just think about the words, you know. Look, if we got kids, it's gonna be a crime scene. You know what I mean? You know, you, you
I
see a
know.
9-year-old singing that. That's not a bop. It's not a bop.
No, it's not. And I agree. Probably shouldn't have showed it to him, but she was hurt. She didn't know what she was. We don't have a blueprint on when you get divorced and how it affects you. And that's her outlet, and she also has to deal with for the rest of their lives and the rest of her kids' lives that she has to deal with a sibling that's going to be coming in and out of her house and out of there with
But
her
she ain't
children.
open to that at this point.
She will get there. She'll get there. Trust me. It just happens. Some people don't. It's going to do it the other way.
I'm gonna say
I
some
think the
people don't.
the percentage is the other way smaller that they don't. I think the percentage is bigger that people know how to co-parent because one, there's classes on it. People are really trying, but there is the percentage that I'm sure that, hey, I don't give a fuck what you got going on. You ain't taking my kids with that bitch. He can't go with that guy. You can't supervision. Supervision for you.
Yeah,
You can't supervise
She ain't no
visitations. You can't.
Rashida, okay?
You see what I'm saying? I know there's a exception to every rule, but I'm saying maybe she will because she is very smart and intelligent, and she carries herself with a good head on her shoulder. So I feel like
them kids together. Girl.
I feel like she might come through. Out of all the people, the best shot would be with her, in my opinion.
This is how you.
But it's hard.
You done with people. Now, one of my children's fathers, I do not speak to him, if at all possible.
Mm-hmm.
He could be standing right in front of me, and I'll walk the other way. I do not see him, and that burns that chaps his hide. That burns his jaw.
It sure will.
That
Yeah.
I can ignore the shit out of him. Fuck you. Go to hell, sir. You don't exist. That bothers people.
Did you say go to hell, sir?
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
But I'm being polite.
Go to hell, sir. Go all the way to hell.
Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Matter of fact, give me that shit because you owe it to me for child support. Thank you.
Man. Yeah, so the continuation to that scene, I don't know. I just wish everybody could get along, in the words of Rodney King. Jeez.
Miss Bernice, come back. And look, we waiting. If y'all want to come backstage and say a few words before we go get this Sunday dinner, let us know. Come on in the room. Now, this is a good point. The fact that but I think he's just an actor too. That he can go to 0 to 100 on camera. Imagine how bad his temper is off camera. His pride is hurt. His pride is hurt. It's nothing like a narcissist man and a man that's inferior. And when their pride is hurt, I've seen it repeated times. I don't know how I attract these crazy ass men, but they do it. You be sitting there looking like, how did we get here? Are you fucking serious? Okay, but they do it. Yeah. The arguments really do get intense on camera, so I can imagine if the arguments are behind closed doors. I could see them throwing stuff. Well, you saw them throwing stuff on camera. He hits too. Mel ain't no punk. She hits too. Yeah. I think they've been physical. I really do. That's just my thoughts. These are opinions of House of the Princess. It does not necessarily say that they're doing that. That's just what we think. I'm with her singing the song to release the pain. It's just the kids ain't got to be doing it, and I think he needs to accept that, because her outlet could have been a whole bunch of different ways. She could have literally cut his ass up with a knife. Okay, she could have went attacking Ariane, and she hasn't. She could have stuck it to his pockets. She could have done a lot of things, and it could be worse, you know. But Martell put the kids in his business. He had them on that live and said, "Come on, kids, get." Oh well, yeah, you know. Thank you, Marcella. No, we ain't forgot. We gonna steady talk about that. That was classic TV, okay? And they should have minded their own goddamn business. That shit irked the fuck out of me. Them putting their nose in them people's business. So those into a song about, but remember the Vincent came out last. Yeah, they both were petty. And I think that they're not I sound like a Monopoly player.
That's her. OG Monopoly player right there. I ain't messing with her no Monopoly. I am trying to come over there and play one of them games. Dang on it. I'm gonna have to be like eeny, meeny, miny, dang on mo with your stuff.
Lord, when I come to Vegas, I'm a bring one.
Yes.
Yeah, come on. With my ex. Whether it's an argument or anything, now I don't let that motherfucker bother me. Yes, I hang up and block.
That's how you do. Yeah, that's what you. I mean, delete. That silence kills them because they're so used to you giving them a reaction, and so when you don't, they don't know. They like scratching their head. What's this? She ain't cussing me out. She not no because I don't give a fuck. I'm so over you that I don't. You not even worth the breath because I need that to hit my blunt, nigga. That's what you not worth. So I'm not about to waste my breath on you at all. Worse, I'm not doing that. So I know I've done that. It works very well. Very, 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 very well. That it ain't even a silent treatment. It's he's speaking to you. I don't have nothing to say to you. I don't you doing good? You doing good?
You don't exist. Now look at here. I got to disagree with this. Now look, I believe Melody should come out with a good bop. Okay, just something a little bit more elementary.
She giving it as we lay down.
You was not gonna compare that song to As We Lay. It's a no for me, dog.
It's a no for me. And no disrespect to you, D.
Shirley Murdoch either.
Miss Bernice.
Hello.
Hello, love.
Miss Bernice.
How the heck you gonna compare Melody's song to As We Lay? Where in the heck is wrong with this generation? I do not know. There is no way in the heck.
Morning.
Hello. That her song about Martell can be even said in the same breath as We Lay. So people get off of that. Melody can sing. She's not a singer. She can hold a tone. There's a difference. Okay, people. She going through her pain. All of these, 7 years or whatever she's been married to Martell, and let alone all the years they were together and in college and all that great stuff. So until it completely come out her system, she gonna be writing a million songs about how he messed over her. And I believe he physically got with her because he shows all the signs. He may not be beat her, but he pushed her around. I believe that.
Yoke up or something.
Yeah, he jumped in her face for sure. He got up in her face and tried to. He did that. Use his bigness because she's a small lady, so he definitely did that.
Intimidation tactics and whatnot.
Yeah. And I believe he bounced off a couple of walls. He may not have punched her, but he pushed the hell out of her. I believe that because he has the tendencies. He get too close. He has a tendency of getting in a woman's face. Like if these cameras wasn't here, right? I knock you down. I'm sorry. And he's a Mitch. He's a Mitch. He's a Mitch. He's a Mitch.
We missed the laugh for Melody Holt today. And look,
wow,
Mackenzie is breaking my heart here.
Oh yeah, Mackenzie.
Yes, Mackenzie. You need to. Yes, you never heard of it, boo. You need to go read. Yeah. Shirley Murdoch has, and no.
Yeah, Shirley Murdoch is singing from the other. She's sleeping with a married man, and she's singing from that point of view.
Right.
So yeah, you need to go hear that song.
She's not condoning the relationship. She's singing from the perspective of the wife.
Of the
mistress. The mistress. I'm like, her emotions all caught up in it. Like, I know I can't have this man, but I want him anyway. Right.
So yeah, go listen to that, Mackenzie.
Go listen to that. And will they get off the fact they haven't been divorced a year? Everybody stop saying, well, I wish y'all be together. You put that in Martell's head that he should be getting back with her when he know that his ex-wife don't want nothing to do with it. She doing better without you, and he can't stand that. And that resentment is gonna build and build, so everybody get off that. And Tisha little, why. I just wish y'all get back together. That's because you have to make an adult decision. Either you're gonna be Melody's friend or you're gonna be Martell's friend. Make the decision, boo. That's called being an adult. You got all these master's degrees. Come on now.
I just noticed this lady's name, Amazing Vagina. It must be amazing. You got them kids, baby. You got that walk.
Yeah.
You got that walk.
Oh, Lord. Okay.
You got me beat by 2. I got 5 and 2 grandbabies. You got 7.
and Big Bubba and Tootsie, I've had enough of them. Because you still on this trying to make it seem like you throwing jabs at everybody else's marriage, trying to say that your marriage is perfect, and we know it ain't.
How old are you?
Sorry, Miss Bernice.
I'm so sorry.
We're running all over Miss Bernice. We're sorry.
Billy D. Williams, code 45. Oh,
yeah, she looked it up. She know what we talking about now. She know about that. She about that life now.
Right. She about to learn. You gonna learn today, old school. Yes, you are. For you to get upset at your husband who took your son to go get a haircut, I'll be John Brown. Where do they do that at? And then he said, it's going to be many things. This is a father-son thing that we're going to bond with that you're not going to be a part of because you're a female. Well, I just still want to be there. You're missing the point, boo. It's called growing up into manhood. You can bring him up to a certain part. Then the father's going to have to take over and take him the rest of the way. It ain't your part. And the man and you can't handle that.
The man and you, Tootsie.
Yeah, Tootsie, you can't handle that. So let Big Bubba be Big Bubba and take, y'all dry as hell anyway. So I hope y'all don't come back next season. Because you throwing shade at Melody, and it's going to come back to Melody what she said in Vegas. And Melody will go off on her.
I'm here for that part, please.
Oh, I am. You know Tisha can't hold water.
That's true.
She don't hold water for nobody. And she going to tell.
I hope so. I wanted to get back to Melody. Because she been defending, like, Destiny's been saying, you've been defending her.
You've been defending her.
Like, okay, girl.
And Destiny need to let it go. We just admit you don't like Tiffany. Just let it go. You ain't got to keep bringing it up. Well, you said at my birthday party, we already established that she went across. She apologized. We established she accepted the apology.
She did not. I thank you. I said, did she accept the apology?
She accepted the apology. She said, thank you. She said, I appreciate that.
I thought she did too. Maybe she really didn't, because remember she was mad at Mel at that time. They was having a little tit for tat. So I think she really didn't mean to tell.
Flip flopper, and
I don't think she meant to tell her that. I think she didn't mean to tell her that.
What?
I think she forgot.
Next week we're gonna have some flip flops as the emoji, okay? For the flip flop.
For the flip and the flop of it all.
Right. Because for you, they show next week for you to keep coming at her like, we going over this again. And I'm like, I'm with Tootsie on that point. Like, didn't we hash this out? Didn't I already apologize? And you accept
I said, y'all want to fight? You want to fight?
Right. Right.
Like, you want to fight?
Let me take my earrings off, take my rings off. Let's come to blows.
Let's get them up. Yeah, let's just get it up, because I don't think you're gonna let it go.
Oh my God.
Right. Because that didn't make any sense on Destiny part. You make yourself look real foolish. Because you don't know how to let stuff go to deflect off of. You never talk about why you got divorced. Allegedly.
That scares me.
Because they didn't want to be married in the first place. He didn't really like it.
Is there an alleged thing that the baby might not be her baby father's?
Yeah, allegedly. You married the elf boy, and you tried to make him a man. True. And it didn't work out. Okay, that was your mistake and his mistake.
That's why she was late to the party, y'all. I mean, to Vegas.
Let's be clear.
That's why it's having a hard time. It's getting law to get babysitted.
Mm-hmm.
Destiny is Martell's friend, not Melody's.
Mm-hmm. Right.
We have to remember that.
Yes, that's a very key point. That's key. And that's why Mel said that she's going to use her as a buffer, because she knows that Destiny knows a lot more than she really is going to let Mel really know. So she's like, let me keep you a little closer, girl, because at any time I need to use you. I need to talk to you about some stuff. So that's true. The buffer.
Yeah. Because Destiny can get Martell to act right. She can. So that let me know that Destiny know where the skeletons are buried.
Mm-hmm. That part.
She know a lot of stuff.
Or she might have helped bury some skeletons.
Mm-hmm. As in hooking him up with some females. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. But you friends with his ex-wife. That don't.
Bernice, do you think Marceau has eyes for Melody?
Yes, I do.
Okay, because I saw you put that in the chats, and I'm like, I've never seen that. I've never kind of picked up on that between the two of them.
Well, Wanda, Wanda said that too. Wanda said, you give me the hug that you didn't give me the hug you gave Melody. You gave me the side hug. You didn't give me the hug that you gave Melody. You remember that? So it was some accusations that like Marceau, even when you bring in the bottle, that's why Wanda was mad. Like, why are you bringing Mel the bottle to her? Like, so Marceau, I think he got some kind of fondness for her.
Believe me, if Tisha wasn't in the picture, Marceau would be all over Melody.
It'd probably be that he just I wouldn't say all over, but maybe because he's used to, who he wants he can get. Maybe. Just in my opinion. I think he thinks, like, I can get her if I wanted to. So he messes with her.
But he already said in the limo, when he said his auntie gave him the best advice to stay there for the kids, that's the worst thing you can do. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, that's not
because that's not
relationship together.
He admitted in the limo, if it wasn't for the kids, he would have been gone.
Bernice,
he would have been gone.
True. He basically is saying he's staying for the kids. He basically is saying that, and so that's probably what he's telling them other chicks. I'm staying for the kids. So we can still do what we're doing.
Things on here. Okay, 2 questions. Do you think Martell might like Destiny? I don't think so, because he could have been fucked.
That kind of
confusing plum. Destiny's daughter Martell might have slept together at least one time while he was married. I don't
know what that is.
I don't know. No, Destiny is the home girl, like the bro. She know all the dirt because she's in those circles.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But they didn't have no sexual relationship.
Michelle, is you telling us stuff without telling us stuff? Now come on now.
Can I tell you?
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
You've been dropping these all down this damn show.
Okay,
Is she dropping more gems than you got in your crown, girl?
Mm.
What's going on?
But even Tisha contradicted herself. She said, "Well, I'm a secure woman," but by the end of the see you pulling Maurice over, like I gotta see, you gotta be looking out for your brother, for these other females gonna be coming after him.
No, that baby looked like LeBert. All the Melody's kids look alike.
Christine, stop.
Yeah, they either look like Melody or they look like Martell.
Ooh, Martell got all his kids look like him. My goodness. I mean, they are the perfect blend of those two people.
You think so, Plum?
Ooh. Ooh. Be real messy. That'd be mess.
Extra messy. I ain't say that. That would be some mess. I ain't say that.
I ain't saying that, because that's a heck of a stuff to find out to your best girlfriend.
I don't think
that's not her best girlfriend. Okay.
No, I'm looking at the other way around. Like, I don't think Destiny, I don't think she would want to mess around with somebody outside of her husband when they were married. I don't see her, and especially not with Martell though.
Maybe that's why Melody always kind of slightly allows people to shade Destiny, because she has some feelings that are unresolved about Destiny.
They went to college together. Did Destiny and Martell go to college together? That's how they're friends.
Well, they all.
Anybody know?
Michelle, you're gonna have to come up on here one of these
days,
because the tea is not cool like Tiffany's tea. You give us some little hot tea, okay?
Yeah, there's no icicles on your tea.
You heating it up in here.
Right, you delivering it better than Tootsie, much better. Tootsie Pop. I was looking at I got the hookup. That's what when I said Big Bubba and Tootsie Pop.
I ain't watched that in so long.
Me either. It's been a minute.
Not for old Tootsie Pop.
It's on Netflix. It's on Netflix.
It is.
I'll be checking it out soon. Then
you got some tube steak.
But other than that, Carlos said these scenes. I think he said it's supposed to be a 4-part for the Vegas. So we got
3. It 3, 4. I could be wrong, but I heard 3.
However, they still got 3 more days there. I need them to act like they in Vegas. Go turn up.
Right. Go to the casino. Go to the strip club.
Y'all talking about bull crap. Yeah, I need y'all to go do some stuff. Y'all making
that's
Vegas.
What they got clearance to do at the time. And maybe that was one of the best scenes that they had or whatever. But of course, that was a staged scene. They had to get all the cameras on the slingshots. They had to get, I don't think Love and Marriage Huntsville, I know their own has a budget for that show, but I don't believe they have a big ass budget. Like Funky Dineva said, they ain't paying out money over there at all. So
they're not like Love and Hip Hop.
Can only do what they could do, when you talk about renting out shit and permits and all that kind of stuff. And I do believe Vegas is probably one of the easiest and the cheaper places that they could go to film as well. So
sure. Yeah. And
we know they don't,
it's open all night. You can film any time of the night.
Well, they don't have Love and Hip Hop. They just went to Dubai, so we know they ain't got that type of money.
No, they ain't got no money, Scott Jackson. I'm gonna have to go back to watching that. This is the first season that I have not watched Love and Hip Hop.
I'm with you, and I'm watching, but I keep catching myself back up, but I don't find myself trying to watch it. Like I'm not like tripping over myself to go look at it.
Well, you got some Wandas on Love and Hip Hop, because Mendeece's mama is Wanda all over.
I know. To
the 10th power. Yeah. Miss Judy. Yeah.
Compared to Bravo. Yeah, I just don't think they have the budget to do a lot of shit. Thank you, Plum, for the super chat. Let me tell y'all,
thanks, Plum.
We do need those super chats, honey, okay? Because they help me.
Appreciate it so much.
I don't know if I want to say keep
on her channel.
They help. Right. I don't get a lot of super chats, so they help me pay on the bill. Okay.
Nice. Princess, I want to do, I mean, I know we were talking about that we might, our season going to be coming to a thing. Ready to Love is about to come out. And I know I can't. Okay, so I'm going to bump that one. And Marriage Boot Camp.
Who going to be on it this season?
It's going to be so, girl, I can't remember everybody, but I know that little, from Love and Hip Hop Hollywood. Remember the guy that was gay, that had a baby with the girl, was like, he was messing with Milan. Christopher Milan.
Yeah.
They're gonna be on there. They're gonna be on there.
Who he with?
He with the same girl that had a kid. They on
hell. They are.
No, wait, I'm confused. All I remember him is from the damn show on Netflix that I would love to see him, Love at First Sight or whatever. Not Love at First Sight. You know what I'm saying? Where they didn't get a chance to see each other, and then they went through the whole thing. He was with Milan or one of the people, and he was on Rover too. And when he came out on the show, and she had met him, and then like after the first week, they were talking, not see each other, but he never disclosed that he was bisexual or gay until they decided to be with each other. Because when you decide to meet each other, you get engaged automatically.
Oh, you're saying that's off of you're talking about that show, Married at First Sight. You're talking about
that, but it was on Netflix. I know that's not the name.
of it.
But he was gay and she beat his ass. It was like a real scandal. Isn't that the same guy? Here go Plum again. Thank you so much, Plum, for the
He's so sweet, Plum. No, I like the way it's dancing too. You can't see it on the computer, but it's cute.
Let me go back over here because I don't see it dancing. Oh, yes.
Oh, Candace Lane, that's so sweet.
Thank you for y'all for the super chat.
Y'all so sweet.
Thank you for the super chat. Candace Lane.
But Marriage Boot Camp is good anyway, so.
I just have a tendency to forget to watch it. But I might watch it if y'all remember.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Look at Carlos. Now look, they gave me a list of shows to watch. Love is Blind. Okay, that's the name of this. Not the same person.
Oh, okay. It's not. That's what I thought. Okay. I think she was. She thought because what I was talking about, it was sounding familiar to you in that nature. But these people, that person is from Love and Hip Hop. I can't think of his name right now, but yeah, that person's from Love and Hip Hop, and they're gonna be on there, and I can't wait because them, and I can't think of everybody else right now. I don't know. My mind is blank right at this moment. But that show was always good.
Yeah,
I might think about that one, but they gave me a list of ones to watch. I need to do the schedule to see what the new shows are coming and how I could do them because I definitely want to do BMF. Roa, we have to see when Roa's coming back.
Right.
Salt Lake City is one, so I'm already.
Oh, Salt Lake City is good.
Just started.
Just started last week.
I haven't watched last week. Salt Lake City.
You need to get on that, sis. We can get on that too.
I'm just letting you know, Meredith has pissed me off already. She already on my list.
Oh man.
She doing the Giselle.
A lot going on already, sis.
She doing the Giselle. Oh
you gotta get on, sis. It's good.
Yeah, you gotta get on.
So I gotta catch up with Salt Lake City, and then Queens is gonna be coming on, and I agree that I might do Queens. So we got BMF Queens. Roa's not coming back till 2022. Okay, and then there's another one. Like another housewife show. I can't think about it right now, but it's like 2 or 3 shows that I might be in. Like I said, I don't ever want to overwhelm myself. Plus, I want to keep my content like more broad. Still do talk shows, show reviews, and Potomac's on now. We running over our time. We about to get.
All right, I gotta go look at that. Okay, do.
Thank you, Miss Bernie.
Love y'all. Bye.
We love you, Bernie. We love you so much.
Bye.
So we about to close out.
Yes.
They cut off Roa and the Hush Hush Christian quietly. They coming. Bill Collective. That's what I was thinking about. I think they still doing another Bell Collective.
That was, and I love Bell Collective.
I think they're doing another Bell Collective. So if they do Bell Collective, what's my phone ringing? It's all the way across the room where my computer gonna ring. I'm going to do Bell Collective as well. Thank you, Tammy, for the Cash App. Thank you so much. So yeah, Bell Collective is another show. Even though I'll have more time of Lady of Leisure, I cannot account for all the time I'm going to have right now. Here you go. You clowning.
I'm doing a Marcella. That's how Marcella do. That's in honor of my auntie Marcella. That's how she do.
Look, my mom's talking to me. Everyone.
I don't think Bell Collective got canceled, Michelle. I don't think so. I think they're gonna. They couldn't have. Their show was good. It was positive. It had a little drama in it. I actually talked to the one that created, the one that did the tea, that did the tea stuff. I can't think of her name right now. I'm sorry.
I know what you're talking about, Tisha.
Yeah, but because Richie had DJ Richie Scott had interviewed her, and so I had went on his Instagram page and was like, "Oh, Richie, I love the interview. That was such a great interview. It gave me way more insight on her." And she hit underneath me and was like, "Thank you for watching and supporting." And I was like, "Oh, you're a real person. You like that. I like that." So yeah. So I'm hoping to come back.
See, there you go. You talking about us? Why don't you do that on your channel?
I
Ready
know.
to Love.
Yes, we do watch it. That's what I'm, girl.
There you go. There go your content. Right there.
Yes, absolutely, because it's October 4th. I already know the day.
You got 2 weeks to get your shit together, okay?
Yes, okay. Come on, get me together. I'm right. You're right.
You can do it live or pre-recorded. It's time for you to run. You've already walked and gone ahead with your season.
Yes, absolutely. I'm here for that.
And look, we're gonna have a graduation soon too for the first class of this.
Oh, I love that.
They're going through finals now, and then we work on doing another class. Somebody apparently they were still watching, felt some type of way about me having a school. I won't say they felt some type of way, but they felt the need to mention it to everybody. Like it's not possible. But yeah, somehow I use my wits to get my channel up to 6,000. So yes.
I see that. Sis, let me tell you something. I meant to congratulate you on that because when we first got on, I had looked at your following and we were at, and I say we because you my sis and I love you so much. You was at 5.6. And I went, so when I was telling people, oh, come watch me on, House of Princess, she has 5,000, she has a 5,000 plus following. They was like, oh really? I was like, yeah. I was like, so yeah, there's, come check them out. Come check her out on her channel. And so the next time I checked it, girl, I said, you at 6? I said, this baby moving. So I'm so proud of you. You probably over 6 now, but I was really happy to see that, your stuff is coming through. As it should.
That's a little engine that could, baby, and we keep chugging along.
Congratulations. You'll hit 10,000 before no time.
Thank you.
Drea, I sent you a cash app too, my love. For your birthday. I sent you a cash app, my girl.
Look, we're going to put Drea's cash app is in the community tab.
It probably have my real name on it. It might have my government name on it, so you might have not noticed it, Drea, but I did see some birthday money, girl.
Thank you so much, Michelle Lay. So we're going to continue to move forward and just do great things. Why? Because I'm great. Like I used to love talking. And I have my
me too. I love me some people. Like I had my my Doc Martens on, and a lady came up to my daughter. She's like, "That's your mom?" And she said, "Yeah, that's my mom." She's like, "Oh." It was the way I was dressed, I guess. She was like, "She reminds me of Pippi Longstocking." And my kids didn't know who she was talking about. But she did. They remember the hair. They didn't and my hair wasn't like that. So they was like, what is she talking about that? But I had the way I had my boots on and my shorts on and everything. So yeah, I love me some Pippi too. I'm a Pippi Longstocking fan for sure.
So yes. I guess we'll close out so the folks can watch the good old Roa.
Yes. We're gonna get on that
Roa.
Roa.
Oh, let me get I don't know, say Roa. We're sorry.
No, it's Potomac.
Yes, and I am going to work now actively again. Grand Dame, will you come down to the palace? I'm putting the APV out there. Grand Dame.
We roll out the red carpet for you.
The wonderful, illustrious Karen Huger. Can you come, just even if you just peep your head in? Okay, I notice y'all interviews don't be too long, but if you just peep your head on in and just put the one finger up and come and see us down at the House of the Princess, it would be great. But we still love, even though we talk about other folks, I know you could be offensive, but you got to go with what we do here, okay?
Everybody got an opinion. We all got opinions. They okay with that. It's just an opinion.
Ashley, if you want to come, you might be mad because we talk about Michael so damn bad. But Ashley, you're welcome. Wendy, Dr. Wendy Osefo, you are welcome. You and those titties, okay?
And your booty.
Yeah, Giselle, Robin, we'll talk to you too, y'all shady asses. Giselle used to be my favorite, but she just
she was my favorite. First season, that was my favorite too. I love me some Giselle.
Acting so ugly, but she knows the assignment, okay?
Yeah.
So we just get there with you, okay? You're welcome. And even little Candace too. Chris Bassett will probably be in my bushes, because you in everybody's bushes, no pun intended. But we know that you'll be here, there, and everywhere, okay? We would love for you to come, but Grand Dame.
The Grand Dame.
Pacifically, okay?
Pacifically, not specifically, but Pacifically.
Grand Dame, come to the House of the Princess and hang out with us. The door, I'm going to leave the door open. Okay?
That's my song.
We would like for you to come. So also, anybody,
we treat you right over here.
Anybody that hey, you pray for, you just might get it. Yes, I'm about to email these folks in their inbox and ask. You have not, because you asked not. So now I'm asking.
Come on now. Okay? Come on.
Yes. Those who are watching on the replay. Like this video. If you're watching now and you came in late, stop and hit the like button, please. And we would love for you to subscribe. Now, don't take your subscription and take it on back, okay? If you do, you do, but we appreciate if you just leave it in, okay? Press the subscribe button. And then also, we love for you to join our community and become a legal card-carrying royal citizen of the House of the Princess. We have lots of membership tiers, okay? So we got some for a little, and then we got some for a lot. And it's still reasonably priced, everywhere from these last $2 all the way up to the $25 make you holler. But if you $25 gets you an hour of my time. So that's a good investment, okay? I promise you it will be. Plus, everything else, we work out together. We meditate together. We play together. We go hard together. We kiki together, all in that membership. So if you would like to become a member, the join button is down there also. It's on the community tab. Also, if you just look down in the description box, you can click the URL to join this channel, and I promise you, you won't be disappointed. We have a good time here at the House of the Princess. So let's do our closing words. California.
No side of party. Hey, okay. So y'all, since my sister's putting my feet to the fire, we're going to be getting this channel together. by October 4th. So we'll be looking for that California Cutie's Corner. That's what we're gonna be looking forward
Even
to.
if it ain't all the way together, okay, we gonna
Yeah, it's gonna be a work in progress, and it's gonna get better and better as we go. So we definitely gonna do that. So look for me there. I should on Instagram, California Cutie, 2 E's and the number 310 as in my area code. So yeah, California Cutie 310 on Instagram. I also have my hair page on Instagram. It's Lynn Dot, because it's my nickname. They call me Lynn. So lend me your hair. Give me your hair, y'all, so I can do something with it. So lend me your hair is on Instagram as well. You can also see me, of course, here every Sunday on the House of Princess. We do our review here. I also have Sunday brunch with Black Tea. We promote Black businesses all over and just try to bring guests on there that are having their business and whatever they do, and we just talk to them. And also do cooking and stuff on that channel. So that's Sunday brunch with Black Tea. So that's where you guys can follow me at. And of course, like I said, see me here every Sunday.
thank the Lord.
Yes.
Come on, Simone.
Well, you can connect with me on Instagram, Running That Mouth. That is my moniker there. I will be getting my channel going in a little bit of time. I think you've got a link there. You can go ahead, subscribe, hit the notification bell. As soon as I go live, you will be notified. But until then, I will see you all in the comments and we can connect on Instagram.
Yes. And she just gotta just press the go button. All y'all got to do is just go. Y'all there, y'all standing at the land. It's like, okay, so y'all ready. So again, it doesn't hurt you to even subscribe to their channels before they put the videos out. It still helps to get them going. And yes, here go. First of all, yes, that's their cash apps down at the bottom. Donate to their ministry so that they can get their stuff going. Because, you know, I do a lot myself, but it costs a lot to get this stuff going. Websites, graphic designs, lights, cameras, everything to make the production look better, computers, everything. So every little bit helps. Okay, it does. The light bill and the cable bill, the internet bill still has to be paid, and we have to keep upgrading internet so that it won't look like bullshit when we turn it on. Okay, so it helps. Yes, and please come to Royalty Beauty Brands. I'm gonna conjure up a special for the month of October. And I promise
it's a good month.
Yeah. Oh,
it's my birthday month. That's good month, girl.
Just for California Cutie. We're gonna. I'm gonna be working on the shirts even today. When we get done, we're gonna have the shirts and Okay, I will look at that. I gotta talk to you after CC. We're gonna get the shirts done, and we're gonna start on the fall line, the sweatshirts and the hats and everything to get your stuff ready for the winter. Y'all pushing me. It's time for me to get it together because everything has been right there. I just ain't hit the trigger, so I'm working on that. I want to say thank you all for viewing this show. Thank you for coming. Please invite somebody else, like and share the video so more people know about the House of the Princess. I appreciate all of y'all coming here, but guess what? This is the home of 50% righteous, 50% ratchet. That's the House of the Princess. Which finger? That one. Okay, right there. And that's her right down below in the picture on the wall. Okay. And I am Princess AV. And it's time to turn out the lights. And we're about to go over to Potomac. Y'all have a great evening. Oh, I'm sorry. And meet us after Potomac for, if you're a member, Duke and Duchess, we're going to have it in the evening. Sunday meditation and yoga and inspiration. We're going to have that quick. That won't be a super long service. But we're going to have it tonight at 8:15 here on this channel. I'm turning out the lights. Y'all have a great evening. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Royalty Beauty Brands is a female, Black-owned beauty company with all of your cosmetic needs in mind. Right now, we offer hair extensions, eyelash extensions, and our flagship product, Yumbella Lip Glam. Coming soon to add to our product line will be promo merchandise, lip oil, lip scrub, beard oil, body butter, body soap, and makeup, to name a few. Every product is vegan friendly and carefully made with the consumer in mind. Check out our Royalty Beauty Brand social media and go to our website to sign up for our exclusive mailing list for discount codes and to place an order. Don't forget to leave us some feedback. Royalty Beauty Brands. We see the beauty in you.